Well, good Saturday evening, good people and Eagle fans. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Don't forget to check out the Sleeper app.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using code JOBO. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
That's right. Definitely check out Sleeper app. The link is in the description and use the code JOBO. All right, so I'm going to let y'all know right now. I'm a little feisty, I'm a little cranky, and I'm not taking any shit today from frickin' Leo, okay? I don't want to hear any shit from Leo, all right? You know, I woke up this morning early because my wife is going to a jazz fest, so I had to take her and drop her off at a friend's house at 7 o'clock this morning. And what's the first damn thing I see is people using me. Basically calling me out on their title and everything else. I ain't even watched the damn video, but Leo, Mark Holmes, oh, here we go. People just trying to pump up their shit off of my back. Anyway, I got Loyal Cowboy that's in here, and if you are a channel member like Dan, no, Dan's not, like Derek Young, or let's see, who else? Okay, Derek Young or Loyal Cowboy, the link is in the description. In the community tab, I'm sorry, the link is in the community tab. Jeez, I need some sleep. You can join in on the conversation. All right? Loyal. What's up? How you doing, Loyal?
Feeling good, man.
You're feeling good? All right. Turn your mic up just a little bit. I know you're playing with your new toy. Okay. When you turn it up real loud, we get the echo like you're in a stadium.
That echoey?
That's a little echoey. It's louder, but you got the echo.
All right, what about now?
That's good. There you go. Well, that's okay. It's good. You can play with it some more. Jess, what's going on, Jess? How are you doing? Curtis is in the house. Bry Guy 75. D Moore's in the house. What's up, D Moore? Marcus Blackman, JJ, and Derek Young. Okay, so Loyal, you watched the game like I did, and you're saying you feel pretty good about what you saw from the team and think that this might not be as bad a season as you thought. Give me your first talk. Give me your takes on let's just go on through. You got the mic now. Brand new one.
I think that, if it wasn't for CeeDee Lamb dropping passes or Miles Sanders fumbling the ball, we would have won that game. There ain't no doubt about it. The Eagles, they ran it down our throat, but they couldn't throw for nothing. I mean, A.J. Brown had one catch.
Well, actually, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith together had 4 catches for 24 yards. Here's what is actually amazing is in that second half, it seemed like after Dak Prescott got the tackle, the defense said, oh, shit, we can't be showing up at Dak Prescott. And they clamped down. Do you realize on the last 7 carries that Saquon he got 1 freaking yard? 1 freaking yard. That's it. We're talking about Saquon Barkley only had 60 yards rushing. Now, Jalen Hurts was able to, make some hay. He got 62. But the fact that the Cowboys only gave up 155 yards, I think, or 152 yards on the ground, Philly 500 was thinking that he was going to be getting 209 by himself. So that was an improvement there. And truly, Clark has made a difference because Clark, when he was in there and they ran the ball, they only ran for 2.8 yards per carry. And when he wasn't, it was like 6.3. So there we have it. And we got Momo in the house. We got Chris May and David McKee. What's going on, gentlemen? Thank everybody who is a channel member here for the support and everything else and coming in and showing up because Eagle fans thought for sure they were going to beat us so bad that we were just going to delete the channel.
Shoot, we nearly beat them.
Like Neil said we was going to.
We nearly beat them.
Mark?
Can I say something, Mark?
Sure. Go ahead, Momo. You're up
Okay,
tomorrow.
this is what I would say, and I said it. I haven't done. I'm going to stream it and get. This is my take about that game.
Okay.
It's no way impossible that I think it was going to be a blowout. It's a divisional game. Leo just blowing smoke up everybody's ass. Think it was going to be a blowout.
Always.
Yes, yes. And now that was a divisional game. When the divisional game is the first damn game of the season, everybody going to, I don't care what your skill level is, you going to be extra hype. You going to be, hey, I got to win this game. Everybody's watching. The whole team. They going to emphasize that. So that being said, being said, what I seen from the Cowboys is not what's going to go forward in games going forward, because it's no way do I believe that running attack is going to be as good, because it's good. Because what happened? Coaching caused you that game. I don't care what y'all could say whatever y'all want. Coaching caused that game. With 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the game, you do not throw the ball down the field like they did. Now that one play, CD should have it, but y'all gotta realize who CD Lamb is. He's the notorious dropping balls. He dropped balls all the time. He lead the Cowboys. He's in the top 10 of dropping balls in the league.
Come on, leave Clifford Franklin alone. Leave Clifford Franklin alone.
What I seen about their defense, they're gonna suffer. They're gonna suffer on sacking the quarterback, because those D linemen is not gonna get no pass rush.
I actually
But did
begged
you see
it. I
Sample?
begged it. You know what, Momo?
You see that? I see
Momo.
a handful of jersey on there.
Look. Let me explain.
Hold on.
something.
Wait. Stop. No, Momo. No,
That was not necessarily a pass interference when the tight end for the Cowboys. That was incidental contact, and you know that was not pass interference.
We're not talking about pass interference. We're talking about the holding on the outside by the left tackle.
Everybody was holding. The whole team.
This was blatantly freaking obvious,
bro.
Yes, everything was obvious.
Bro, hold on, Momo. Shut up for a second, okay?
No,
Momo. You my dog, okay? You're my dog. You're like my brother from another mother and stuff. You call me up and we talk and everything else. You know, we both lost family members and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean you know what you're talking about with football.
What is that right there, Momo?
Hold on. Thank you. If my player is between you and the ball carrier, okay, and the offensive lineman has his hands on you, it's because he's holding you from behind. And if those plays are called, if those penalties are called, Jalen Hurts is not getting the big runs.
Okay, man. Another question.
All right, no, hold on. Now listen, had CeeDee Lamb caught that pass down deep, we would have said they were geniuses.
Right, of course we have.
And here's what I'm gonna say: that the coach has confidence in his quarterback because his quarterback was throwing dimes.
Not in that second half.
Oh my God! Those passes to CeeDee Lamb were right there, and he dropped them.
No, the first.
The pass in the end zone.
I'm talking about the first pass he threw under pressure when he had man in his face.
Okay.
And the guy. He should have had an interception right there.
Okay.
A couple of plays.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. He said he had a man in his face. Okay. Under distress. Okay. But for the most part, when you looked, hold on, dude. When you looked at the 4 passes that CD should have had, when you look at Jake Ferguson, who should have had that one in the end zone, I know he was going to get jacked up, but he should have had one. That's 5 passes right there.
Was that pass interference? Was that unnecessary roughness?
Well,
yeah.
Also, the
unnecessary roughness, and the guys right there.
Oh Lordy!
Right
here we got Philly 500 up in here. Momo is right. Cowboys got away with everything.
No, I'm saying
Philly.
I think that's good news for the Cowboys. There are good news. What happened in that game? Philly. It looks like to me is that it flip flop.
I
Y'all
thought we
can
were
stop
okay.
the run. Y'all can stop the run. How
we
you
were
doing?
getting
How you
destroyed.
doing?
Okay.
Son
All right.
Mark.
So let me take one of your other takes here. Let me take one of your other takes. There was only one sack that was actually happened in that game, and that was by the Cowboys, right?
Right,
Going
the
against
defense-
arguably the
defensive
best.
tackle
Hold
messed
on, Momo, you won't let me speak. Okay, the Cowboys got a sack against what supposedly is the best offensive line in football, right or wrong?
Right.
Okay. Surprisingly, Sam Williams had quarterback hit in 5 pressures in that game.
Are we counting that?
No, yeah, pressures are big. Pressures are big. The Cowboys actually were able to shut down the run in the second half of that game. Now, here's what's amazing is going against the Dallas Cowboys offensive line, which is not Philadelphia. Not Philadelphia's vaulted offensive lineman. You had Tyler Guyton, who missed most of camp because he had a screwed up knee. You had a rookie starting at guard. They did not give up a sack. They actually kept Dak, for the most part, up in the air, upright, with the exception of really one play where Dak Prescott literally evaded and picked up 3 yards running the football. And the Eagles could not get pressure against those guys. So if I'm sitting here saying we played against the best offensive line in football, and at least we came with a sack and some pressures, when we go against lesser ones, you're going to see more.
Yeah.
But here's what y'all not understanding, Mark. And you
Oh,
know
my
this how
God.
this works.
Yeah,
When there's the first game of the season, it's a divisional game. You know what's going to happen. You gonna get that. People gonna do more. You know that's happening. If I haven't practiced a long time, and this is my arch rival, if I'm mediocre, I'm gonna be better than what I was in practice because my height.
Okay, I tell you what.
That's all.
I tell you what. It was a divisional game in Dallas that I was there. Okay, and I watched them mollywopped in that division game. My team, they stomped a hole in our ass. It literally made me feel sick to the point where I was ready last year. That was a divisional game, 2 of them. We let them score 75 points in 2 games last year.
That's because y'all didn't play in the first game of the season, Mark.
Oh,
it takes 6. It takes and also, Mark. I'm not saying the Cowboys are going to be a bad team. What I'm saying is that don't expect what you've seen out there in the first game. That was just a hype. Everybody is hype. It's on national TV. Everybody's hype. The players are hype. The coaches are hype. That's what you see. You see a bunch of overhyped players. Just like
Overhyped players. Okay, so tomorrow when your team plays, are you going to say the same thing?
No. If we lose, we lose. I'm not saying anything. I'm expecting Washington.
Momo, leave. Leave.
No, I'm not leaving. Make me leave. Don't do a Leo on me. Oh, Thomas,
Leave.
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do a Leo.
What you just said,
Don't do
what you
that.
just said didn't even sound right.
I'm fine. That's fine. I know football.
Momo, you know what, Momo? Your team plays tomorrow. You might want to focus on them, okay? You sounded like a damn Eagle fan right now.
Thomas, I want to address you. Thomas, let me address you. And give you some knowledge. Let me give you some knowledge about football and football players. I played defensive end at Anacostia High School. Defensive end, defensive tackle. I play a little college football. I'm telling you, when we had our arch rival, we wasn't good. We wasn't good at all. We was a bad team. But when we had to play Spingarn High School or one of these top high schools in the area, in the high, we got up. We played out of our mind. We didn't win the game.
So let me see if I got this straight. So, Momo, you played high school and some college, and that equates to the NFL, right?
No, of course not.
Right?
Of course not.
Hey, Momo.
I'm talking about. I'm referring to a person's psyche, how they mindset go. Hey, we gonna play hard. They're gonna be over. You know how it is.
I even know somebody's psyche when you're nuts.
I don't know what you're talking about, Momo, because when I was on the football field every game and I didn't care which one it was, I was going to knock your head off. And by the way,
Some teams you get up higher than others.
Oh,
I don't care. I was like that at every game. I was hyped for every game.
No, I'm just saying the pros.
So,
I'm just
well, I
talking about
Momo,
understand
why
that.
is it no matter what happens?
I think it comes
No
down
matter
to
what
person.
happens, it's always the worst. That the Cowboys just say. Let me first of all say
No,
hello.
I'm happy y'all play well. I want y'all to play well because there's more reason when we beat y'all the shit out y'all. I'm just happy y'all play well.
Let me say hello to Monique. Shout out to Monique, our lovely Commanders fan. Okay. And of course, the lovely Linda. I thought this was Jobu, not Momo. Shout out to lovely Linda. I need a giant, ladies. Oh no, actually, we got Aisha Robinson. Shit, we got Aisha. Okay.
Okay, Mark, I'm not hating on the Cowboys. The team
Hold on.
I despise today is not the Cowboys. I can get
Hold
along
on.
with Cowboys
Wait, hold on.
fans
Leo
today.
says he doesn't see the link in the community tab. Hello?
Could be there.
Yeah.
You're the only one that don't see it, man.
So the team I
Oh,
would
it's
love
in the
it
community
last
thing,
night.
man. It might be because we sick of your ass.
I love that Kansas City lost that game last night, Laura.
Everybody else got the link in the community tab. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Mark, it says today's link, and that was from 6 days ago. Same thing.
Bro.
Recent member only post.
Refresh your shit, okay?
Here's the deal.
I promise I did.
It's in
Now,
there, man.
Eagle fans
Everybody
are
else is here.
Only reason y'all still in the game because Carter didn't play.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
No, I don't send you an email.
Check under where it says
He should have just stayed in the huddle. He shouldn't have been over there in the first.
It says today's
So that's
link
on him.
5 o'clock.
Man, Laura, you got.
Did your
Eagle
membership
fans arguing with
plan?
each other about that?
Did you miss a payment there, Leo? Did your debit card bounce?
Hey, well, I will say this, Laura, about
bro,
him.
it's in it's there.
Incident. I feel I'm just
Look,
different.
I'll do it again. I'll hit it
You are
again for
definitely
you,
different.
Leo.
I'm definitely different. I had no.
I agree.
I believe what the NFL going to do, they're going to make an example of him because I believe he's going to be out more than one games.
And before anybody says anything, 'cause I know the Eagle fans are going to say, "Well, Dak started it." People
It doesn't matter. He spit on the
sometimes you go
ground.
to games, you see people up there in the sideline talking shit. That's normal.
Yeah.
You know
I mean,
what?
you got to be a bigger person, man. You got to
it's a
be.
damn shame.
He ain't all there up there. He got emotional, and he went over there, and he might have cost himself a couple games on a lot of.
He took it to another level, Laura. He shouldn't have took it to another level.
Now that's
Yes,
well,
difference
we
between spitting
just
on
You
a
know,
spitting
Stephen
on
A.
somebody.
Smith, who's the biggest cowboy hater in the world, is calling him a dumbass. He's a dumbass.
Oh yeah.
okay, Jesse. What I will say about the spitting incident is this: when he's NFL they don't want you to trash talk no more. They go when you trash talk, they penalize you. They don't want no more
No,
trash
but
talk. in
hold
the
on
NFL
here.
No more.
Okay, but hold it. Wait. Let's stop for a second here. I did put a video out about an hour ago because here's the thing about what he's doing. He didn't do himself any favors by his apology because he never actually said, "I'm sorry, Dak, for doing it." He apologized to the fans and to the Eagle players, for me not being out there.
Right.
Here's the problem is there's a clip of him going against the Steelers on a punt where he literally gives a right cross to the offensive lineman in the head.
I remember
Then
that.
you got Biotish. He ends up doing a headshot in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, you did.
And got fined for $14,000. So now you got a pattern of dirty play that's going on.
It might be 3 games.
Here's the thing is he's getting like Albert Hainsworth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Albert Hainsworth got to be a really dirty player. Remember he stepped on Andre Garrard's face when his helmet was off? Where he gashed his face open and stuff. Yeah. And so
The only person I know who did something.
D'Angelo Cranston says he's not getting suspended. Move on. I'll take that bet there.
The only person I know didn't get suspended for spitting was Romo, was played for the Denver Broncos. When he spit.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Too.
Okay.
Remember, who's the guy that played for you guys in Washington? Remember when he was on TV saying that he lost all respect for T.O. when he spit on him?
Oh, yeah. T.O. had some spitting incident. Well, here's my thing the game last night, I don't know why that guy wasn't ejected. The rule is if it's a closed fist, it's not an ejection. If you open hand, slap is not an ejection. I didn't understand that rule because if you throw a punch, it should be an ejection, and that was clearly.
But the worst part, guys. Boom! I spent Mark. The worst part was, of all times to do something stupid, it would do it in the first game of the year.
First game in between the plays up to to Dak Prescott.
Jesus Christ!
Hey, is pump striking legal? Sorry, just had to ask.
Yeah, but I don't understand why the guy didn't get ejected last night because he should have been ejected for the opens. Just like that. They said it wasn't a closed fist. That's why he didn't get ejected.
That makes no sense.
Says, why was Dak that while an injured man was on the field, a season injury at that?
What?
I don't.
Wait a minute. Wait. Say that again.
Says Boyle, why was Dak doing that while an injured man was on the field? A season-ending injury at that.
Okay.
He's out for the year, is he?
We're reaching on that one now. Okay. All right.
So a play that happened before Dak got on the field is his fault.
Okay. Yeah.
He's supposed to come on the field because they're about to start. They working on the guy to see if he's okay. If he needs to get out the NFL, come on now. That's silly. That's silly.
It is.
Oh, okay.
If the Cowboy would have did that, I would have called him a dumbass. I'm just saying in general, it's just a dumb thing that he did.
Yeah, especially the first game of the season. Jesus, everybody's watching.
Yeah.
But the last night game, I was so happy that Kansas City lost because I'm sick and tired of them praising them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick and tired of them praising them. Kelsey, I don't give a shit about enough about Kansas City. I hope they lose.
But Momo, you don't give a shit about anything, though, man. You hate everything.
No,
he's the grumpy old man.
I do love some things. 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 I do.
Rack.
Jesse, we out. Jesse, we out the bushes. We out the bushes, and we wait.
Yeah, we out. We out too, bro.
We waiting for you.
Well, you got some. You got some for you.
All right, Momo, you might want to stop hating on the Cowboys and focus in. No, you. Oh my God, you are. You've always hating on the Cowboys.
I just said it's a first game.
Okay, you might want to focus on your first game there, bro.
You tell him, Momo.
Yeah, your game's a division game too, so you're telling me that's no hype?
Yes, it's gonna be hype. It's gonna be hype, and we're gonna win by at least 15 points. I believe this.
Hey, Chris.
Remember, he said 7-0. He said 7-0. They're gonna start off
7-0. We definitely gonna be 7-0. You see the teams we played the first 4 games. You see the teams we played the first 4 games.
That's okay. Somebody
Jalen, dude. Dak should be suspended 10 games and made an example out of. Who are you? Who's this jackass? Jalen, who's spamming this stuff?
Oh, by the way,
for what? Assaulting the ground with spit?
Mark, I really want to address something that's very important to me.
You would want to address the Giants.
Yeah, no, this is very important.
No.
That happened.
You guys.
What happened last night? Hey, Lloyd, was you in the chat last night?
No.
I know what you're talking about, Momo.
So, Mark, there is, and I think Leo knows that saying. That word, FAN, F.A-N, is a thing in Black culture. When you say a fan, because when the guy said you're a fan, he put F, capital letters. What that means is that faggot ass nigga. Mm-hmm. That's what he meant.
I never heard that one, but
said in the chat
I've heard that. I've heard that, Bobo.
And and Leo, mark me wrong, but who made that famous? Who made that line famous when he was talking about Drake when they had that beef?
Momo, I'm 50. Yeah. I have no idea what that is. I never heard of it.
I know what that is.
Okay. We took care of the troll.
I'm just saying. Right, I'm just saying, Mark.
I hear you. I hear you.
But told him there's no need for that kind of language.
And we blocked that person. Okay. So here's what I want. Here's what I want people to understand, that next month, literally a month from now, I'm gonna be 60 years old, and I ain't got but so much time left, and I'm not in the mood for bullshit. There are so many people that have been in here in this channel, including Philly 500, who currently is the #1 top fan. I don't know how that happens, but we can't let that happen. We got Momo, who's a Commanders fan. We got Leo, who gets on my last damn nerve, talking all the shit that he does, okay, and things, but you're still family. The thing that is not acceptable on here, and you can go cry to Philly 500 or Dan Saleo and say, I got blocked. If you're doing personal attacks on people, it is not acceptable on this channel. There are plenty of places that you can go and do that. So if you don't want to be butthurt because you got blocked and banned, or if you're going to go ahead and have to make 50,000 profiles to do it, that's how you get banned, okay? So if you're calling Momo a faggot ass, and that's not acceptable. If you want to trash my team, okay, fine. But don't go through and say, I hope he breaks his freaking neck, or, I hope his knee gets ripped out, this, that, and the other, and don't attack each other, okay? So let's try and get along and just hate on the other teams, okay? All right? So,
no doubt.
Leo Crushmark. Oh, Philly. Somebody, please. Where's Dirty Sanchez? Dirty, I need you, Dirty. Okay, I need you to get this mother humper from not being the #1 fan.
I got it, Philly. I got it. Don't worry. I got it. I'm just letting them get their little.
Wait, get there, Leo. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm not in the mood for bull. I'm not in the mood for bull. Okay.
But Jesse, I believe I think Russell Wilson gonna throw a couple picks, and you know it too.
Oh Jesus Christ! Here we go again. Like I said, I let you speak your mind. What's left of it?
I just told you. Do what you got to do. And Laurel, if you
yes,
can,
Drew, your family too.
Help me out.
Hold on. Let me address Drew.
Let me know
Drew, yes, you're part of the family. You're that uncle that we tell the kids not to get too close to.
That'll be me, Mark. The drunk uncle at the party. I admit it.
Don't let the kids get anywhere near him.
Don't get rid of the aunt. Don't mess with the aunt.
That or the aunt that has the mustache that says, "Come here and give me some sugar, baby."
Aunt Lisa.
Okay. All right. So Jess and Momo are taking each other on tomorrow. Who's getting the win?
Washington.
We the ones.
They can kill each other. All I care.
Can a brother get a tie?
Knock each other out.
Wait, Mark. You almost had one yesterday.
Almost.
And I predicted it too.
Okay, so
is this in New York or in the dumpster fire?
The dumpster fire. The dumpster fire.
I don't know. Y'all might be in trouble, Jess.
We'll see.
The game is in Washington?
Yeah.
Well, actually, Maryland.
Watching him right now. I wonder if he's going to the game.
I haven't been. Personally, Jesse. The reason I haven't been into New Washington games, to that stadium, because it's
a piece of trash.
When they moved their way out there, one I didn't like. Two, the bathroom. I don't know what's going on over there. They still haven't fixed the issue with the
waterfall. The waterfall.
And how they built the stadium. They built the stadium.
Got you, Linda.
The players
do
not hear the fans because how they built it. You can't. There's no home field advantage.
Well, here's the thing. You know what, though, Momo? I actually have to say I respect Jack Kent Cook, who spent all of his own money to build that stadium.
Right.
And it was supposed to be in D.C., but Sharon Pratt Kelly messed that up. Then they did the groundbreaking in Alexandria, Virginia, and then the people of Alexandria said, hell no, we don't want that garbage here. They even tried to take it to Richmond and Dulles Airport before Maryland said, we'll take you with open arms. And he tried to hurry up and get that place built because he knew he was old and dying, and he wanted it done before he croaked. Here's the amazing thing, because since I had to go to Maryland this morning, I actually went by RFK And it is literally just the skeleton is all that's left of it.
Oh, Drew, that's messed up, Drew.
It's all that's left. It's actually kind of cool to see it just the framework. So
Mark,
it is
they
almost
still hold
down.
events there. They still hold events there. They hold on the grounds, but not actually in the stadium.
Bro, the stadium is being dismantled. It's a construction site. They're not holding any events in that stadium.
Mark, I was just there in April. The National Cannabis Festival was there. I was there in April. I'm not saying they're doing it this very moment.
Not now,
but
Leo,
up until last.
Now you're right.
I know that they're. I know because the city council went ahead and approved the new stadium and everything like that. But up until at least I know till April, because I was there.
That was April.
They were still holding.
Here is where it is now. It's just the framework. Okay, back in April,
up until April.
Yes,
I know that they were still holding
today.
Because I was
you can't get anywhere near it because they are literally it's a toxic waste dump because they're taking it apart. All the asbestos and everything else. The whole area is completely fenced off, and you cannot get in there.
Condemned.
And the reason they're taking it apart piece by piece is because of all the asbestos and everything else, and they're trying not to get anything into the Anacostia and stuff.
But I have family not too far from them. They said they are complaining. That stuff is in the air, Mark.
Oh, I know it's in the air.
Jesus.
But it's better than if they had
getting sick over there right now.
Oh, I can guarantee you they will. But it's better than they implode it. When you implode it, you get literally a cloud that goes all over the place. Now, they've got big fans, and they're hosing the stuff down as they're taking apart piece by piece of it. But there's no way you can capture all of it.
So now it's going to go into the ground now. Jesus Christ.
No, in the air. In the air.
In the air, and then it'll settle on the ground.
It will settle on the ground.
Yeah. Or in the Anacostia, in which case it'll go on out to the bay into the
ocean. Well, guess what they're going to do, Jesse? They're going to allow it, dump. They're probably going to dump it in the Anacostia River. Because the Anacostia River, they don't care. Because that's southeast. They don't care about that part.
No, actually, I'm going to say a little bit differently now because
everybody moved back.
Because if you look at what happened where Nats Park is,
right,
they're looking at this is going to be the big development. They already started this because they've got the streetcars from Union Station all the way down their stuff. That's going to be the new all that land down there that's dirt cheap. That's going to become high rent district when they build this new stadium and all that. They're going to push everybody out, and they're going to tear.
People, because Spindon High School, the high school ain't that far from there.
Yeah, it's not. But they're going to bulldoze all that stuff. They closed the power plant that's there and everything else. They've already taken that down. That whole area is about to explode.
Oh, but that's some money right there, boy.
That's right.
They're making some mad money. But EPA going to be watching them closely. Watch.
Well,
they don't care. They don't care. EPA don't care.
Not anymore. Okay, so you got your new stadium coming. So does that mean when they get it built, you're going to be out there?
Yes, I'm going. I'm definitely going. I want to go. I haven't been in any only games I have really went to is Washington, not the Wizards, but the Washington soccer
Capitals.
team. Yeah, I like the Capitals too. I haven't been in the Capitals game in over a year, but I like going to hockey games. But I do go to the soccer games. I like soccer.
Well,
I used to coach.
FYI, if anybody wants to go to the Cowboys Washington game, my buddy from the Commanders called me the other day and said they've got the club level seats section that we usually get. They're $280 a seat for those, but I do need to get them in 10-seat blocks. And he said they're going actually pretty quick. So in about the next 2 weeks, if y'all decide you want to go, it's on Christmas Day. We need to jump. We need to jump on that.
It's in Washington, right?
In Washington, yeah.
Be in Arizona where it's nice and warm.
Well, the club level, you can be inside. You've got the seat that's outside, but you also have the club concourse in that dump.
Does that include the club level? That includes VIP and drinks and food.
Yeah.
Okay.
That ain't bad.
So, with that being said, I know Leo was itching to tell us about the tune-up on that hoop today he's got.
That was the what the fuck?
I would like to know, are you guys going to allow me to complete a thought, or was that?
I'm sorry. What were you saying there, Leo? What were you saying? Something?
Yeah, I knew it.
Huh?
No, go ahead, Mark. You got it.
I do it.
You got it. You got it.
Go ahead, Leo. Go ahead. That's the same thing I always do to my wife when she said, "Do you hear me?" I said, "What'd you say, honey?"
I just did that, Mark.
But Mark, you was funny. You hung up on me and Leo.
Crazy.
It's just you know what, Leo, you a sensitive ass bitch. For somebody who dishes out so much trash, you sure get butthurt easy.
Wait. What?
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
What are you using to say that I'm sensitive? What makes me sensitive? I just want to know.
Okay. All right. Then maybe it's my imagination then. Okay.
But I still would like to know. What
just the fact that I cut you off there, you just started sulking like you were a little kid. Oh, okay.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I asked if you were going to allow me to complete a thought, and the answer was no. So
wait a minute.
Go right
hold on. Wait.
I'll wait.
Wait. I'm looking at your eyes right now, and they look really wide open and clear.
Mm-hmm.
You seem to be very, very alert. Are you not smoking today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because maybe he's grumpy. Maybe he's grumpy because he's not.
Bad batch. It was a bad batch.
No, not at all. Not at all, fellas. I'm actually smoking some really good, chunky monkey here. So it's pretty good
hold
too.
it, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
That was funny. That would have been so hilarious if the Cowboys would have won and Mark and his friend would have drove up there, Leo. I have to admit, it would have been funny.
Mark was not going to drive up there.
The bullshit.
Actually,
David Wiley David Wiley called and said, "If the Eagles lose, I will not be at work tomorrow." Because he was going to ride.
I'm sorry. Who said that?
David Wiley. He was going to ride shotgun with me.
Oh, up to my house?
Yes. Had they won,
I would have called out to work just to watch it.
Mark, I knew you weren't going to be coming up here, so it didn't matter. I said it. I told you.
I don't know.
And besides, I thought you had company, so you wasn't going to leave your company like that, right?
They leave after the game, bro. And
I thought these were people from out of town. My bad.
Oh yeah, well they did, but they were Eagle fans too, so they're spending the night. But they've been here for a couple of days anyway. But David Wiley, he's around the Beltway, and I take him home. And anyway, so taking him home, I was 30 minutes closer to you. So it's like, okay, we can just keep him. Yeah. So I had to leave at the end of the game anyway. So it's just like, a couple more hours, I could be at Leo's house talking some shit. But unfortunately, CeeDee Lamb did his Clifford Franklin impersonation.
Butterfingers.
Yeah. And y'all paying top dollar for that.
Balls all the time, Mark. There's nothing new.
Balls.
Oh,
and you're paying top dollar for that too.
Yeah. Well, even with his drop balls, he ended up having over 100 yards. How many yards did your receivers get against our sorry secondary?
How much did Brown get?
Yeah.
Something teen.
AJ,
you got 24 yards.
Between
Devontae and AJ Brown, you had 4 catches for 24 yards.
Correct.
And how much did you pay for that?
Not more than the two for the two of them.
Yeah, more than you did for CD.
It's not more than you and CD and Dak. I know that.
Hey, Mark, here's a question. Why wasn't they there throwing to Pickens? Because Pickens was open a lot in that game.
Yeah, he was.
He was open, yeah.
Yeah, but he dropped the ball,
they was concentrating on mostly on the tight end and CD. Pickens was open. He was cooking whoever he was
regardless though.
Those safeties
the blocks
were
he threw. That was great.
Leo, those safeties weren't doing their job.
He wants to respond, Jesse, but nobody allowed him to finish a thought. And Mark ain't gonna allow him.
No, I don't. I'm just. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? Nothing that you're saying isn't true. AJ only got 1 target. He only had a few yards. Devontae only got 3 targets. He only got a few yards. our highest wide receiver in yardage wise was Jahan Dotson. You know, so
ex Washington wide receiver.
Yeah, actually, yep.
Okay,
yep.
so I'm gonna ask you a real question.
All that's true.
Though,
There's no disputing that what you guys are saying.
All right, I'm gonna ask a real question here, though.
Sure.
Did that game set up any red flags or any concerns for you?
Because no, it looked like a game one. It looked like a first game.
Because
it looked like a tune-up game.
Here's what my question would be is, or things that would worry me is the fact that Landon Dickerson, now he's got a back injury to go with the knee.
Yeah.
And see, here's the thing that a lot of times that'll happen is when you have a knee injury, you'll favor the other one, which basically kind of changes how your body and spine and everything else goes. And that could be a chronic thing that he's going to end up dealing with throughout the season.
Well, the knee thing, we've already discussed that ad nauseum. And I talked with Eugene again about it. He told me with the procedure that they had done, it's actually not a big deal.
No, it's a meniscus. But see, the thing is,
see.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mark. No, you got it. Go ahead.
No, but my point being is this: as Eugene will point out, you start out the season here, and it's basically a battle of attrition, and you go downhill. Being nicked up early and having the knee injury, not being able to work on it like you normally do for a week or 2 weeks and things, it atrophies. Okay, that's natural. You don't really get that strength back. When they say, oh, a guy's going to be ready to play in 8 weeks, you're still not the same guy. So what you may be looking at is him being chronic. A.J. Brown, to me, did not look like he's quite right. We know he has the hamstring issue. And, basically they used him as a target. So is that going to be is that going to be a chronic thing that's going to be going on? And
well, remember what Eugene told us. It's going to be an all-year thing.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I say. Things to worry about. The third thing I will say is the Dallas Cowboys and run stopping are basically two things that you never put together. Right?
Yeah. Them hamstrings, they don't heal quick either.
No. So
Thomas, we know. That's what Eugene told us. We got it.
So Saquon being corralled to 60 yards.
Hey, hold on. You bound some checks, mister. You bound some checks tonight.
Say what now?
Because you predicted the game was going to be one way. Hold on. You've talked since the Super Bowl. Now it's my time to talk.
Oh, shit.
Okay, there you go. Go ahead, Thomas.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead,
you
Thomas.
You bound some checks, dude.
I bounced some checks.
And
not yet, but they could.
Not only did Dickerson get hurt, I saw Joe Malala doing some limping all night. So I'm telling you, y'all are a mass unit right now. About a third of your team is a mass unit right now. Come on now. Talk to
them. No. You said you had this your time. So you said that's what you want. I'm giving it to you. Go ahead.
Hey. Y'all are weak in some areas. Y'all are weak in some areas. And you know this, but you're not saying anything.
Okay.
No, I will. I just want to give y'all opportunity to say whatever it is that you need to say. I'll speak. I'll give it. I'll lay it all out for you.
Go ahead.
When you guys are ready.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Lay it out. Okay. And I'll try not to.
Your boy was up in Trenton, New Jersey the other night, squeezing them cheeks like he was in some jail cell.
You got the jail cell.
They coming after you today, man, Leo.
No, this is
coming at you.
This is not coming after me. There's nothing to come after.
Okay.
Leo been talking junk, man.
It was still a tune-up game. So this is, I get it.
Up game.
Okay.
Okay.
Have fun with your next tune-up game.
You know what? You might need to get a new car, man. The man just told you. You may have come in for a tune-up, but your catalytic converter's jacked up. Okay, your transmission is shot.
To 3.5.
They're gonna steal that catalytic converter, Mark. They're gonna steal that catalytic converter.
Oh man, your transmission is shot, man, and you should have had an oil change 10,000 miles ago.
I will say this, guys.
Yeah.
The referees got to be more call what they see and not what they just want the game to flow. 'Cause this seems like they want to call because they didn't want to be the story because there was a lot of penalties they could call on both sides. It
You
was
talking about the Eagles game or the Kansas City game? Which one?
both games.
Both games.
Okay,
Both games.
There's ticky tack calls, I think, on
Yeah.
our teams and our game, and especially in the
Yeah.
other.
Surprisingly,
Last
Cowboys
ways.
only had 4
difference
penalties.
with the calls they was calling. I was like, what is that? What am I watching?
Man, Mo,
Both ways, Chris. I agree. Both
Match
ways.
unit.
Yeah.
What does that
because
say
I
about
think
Dallas,
the
huh?
referee got to get in the flow too. They need to be in some of these games and because like that. Because I don't know. Are these top? I don't know. Just please answer me this.
Wait a minute, you admit that you don't know?
Wait, Momo, this was supposed to be Thomas's time. Remember?
Oh yeah, I shut up.
And answer that.
Go ahead, Thomas.
It's everybody's time. It's everybody's time.
Man, you just said it was your time. It's your turn. You said that. So I'm giving you your turn.
No, it was my turn to talk crazy because you've been talking crazy ever since y'all won the Super Bowl back in February. You've been talking crazy ever since y'all won the Super Bowl. And I gave you that. I gave you that. But Thursday, you almost met, really, technically, you did. You met that reality came during the thunderstorm.
Well, we really technically won, and you really technically lost. So,
No,
and it was still. Oh, you didn't lose? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me check.
We
Let me
lost.
check the
We
record.
lost. Here's the thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it says
We
0-1.
we're a new
gave the
team, like
game
Drew
to
said.
y'all.
We're a new team, a new coaching staff, so we didn't look too bad for being with a new coaching
Come on now.
staff.
It was 24. It was 24 what?
Oh, we talk. Oh, wait. So we just changed it to what we look like versus what.
Oh
the end
no,
result was.
No, the point is, you got
we
the
were
W.
we were 8.5 point
Right.
underdogs.
Yeah.
Nobody
I just-
gave them a chance to even be in the game.
I just realized, I marvel at how far removed you guys are from keeping the main thing the main thing.
No, hold on.
Wait. Weren't
It's
you guys
just-
the ones bragging about, Saquon's going to rush for 200 yards
200
against all that
yards.
junk?
Yeah.
Hold it.
Yeah.
We're sitting here like this is Ray. It's like, and AJ and them are going to go off for 100 yards apiece.
Yeah.
Then we
Yeah.
have what we have.
Leo,
Especially
Yeah.
like, hey, you know
Leo,
what?
there's so
Yeah, because hey, look, we can compete even regardless it was week one. Now,
And I had told defense, you got the better of us the first half. The second half, though, we made adjustments. Got to give our defensive coordinator that.
No,
He made
because
the first
Matt
half,
Eberflus.
running down our throats.
I'll say this: Matt Eberflus called a good game. You know what I'm
because
saying?
he always
Yeah.
has
Definitely
two
called a good game.
safeties.
And if the officials actually would call a few of those holding calls, it might have been a little bit different.
Yeah.
The hypothetical and theory game. Okay.
No,
Let's-
it's it,
We
bro.
don't got excuses.
Bro.
I don't.
If they had did this,
Oh,
if
okay.
all we need is walk away to pull out 1993, and we hitting it.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy this season
This is all the late 1900s.
when the Eagles don't repeat, Leo.
Hey,
all these checks you write are gonna come back at you,
All
bro.
we need, no offense, Leo. All you need, what's your friend name? When he say walk aways,
nasal drip.
Yeah.
Nasal drip.
Y'all, I was gonna say, you guys are actually lucky you got me and not my youngin done. You know what I'm saying? If my youngin was on here, he'd really be flaming y'all. So this is light in comparison to what you could have gotten. So I'm just saying.
See,
Mark,
here's
But go ahead, come on, give me some
Mark,
more. The
I said it in
hypothetical
the
and theory
chat.
game.
Mark, I said in the chat, I didn't like the delayed game. What I know, I know some Eagles fans. What I seen some clips where Eagle fans was in the stadium. People in the stadium was pissed that they delayed the game because there was no lightning near the stadium.
Yeah, but
Okay,
but here's the
Momo,
problem, though,
I am
Momo.
in market. Okay, I'm here. I live here.
Right?
It
Go ahead.
was crazy. Yes, it was.
crazy,
It was
Momo.
it was a
crazy,
shit
Momo.
ton of lightning,
I
and
love
it
it.
was looking like
YouTube,
monsoons.
got YouTube.
Momo. I just
I'm
told
just
you
saying.
I am actually Momo. I just told you I am
Okay.
actually in market. It was raining monsoons, and it was lightning all over the place.
Momo, I
that
live in North
actually
Philly.
happened. I understand what you may or may not have read, but I am telling you as someone who is here what actually happened, and everything you just said was not the truth.
Okay,
as someone who was here,
what they said. That's
you gotta remember, Momo.
I understand that, but I am telling you as someone who is actually in market.
Okay, now I got my facts right now.
They
so
have
there you go.
with the amount of power they're using in that stadium is more than enough power to run the city probably twice. You know, and that's a lot of power. They have to make sure that everything stays in line intact, because if it goes out, it's going to take them longer to reboot that crap back up.
Shit! I tell you what, I was at the Super Bowl in New Orleans when the power went out.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, the Baltimore San Fran.
Yes. And I was in the concourse.
San Fran lost that game.
Okay, but hold on. Let me explain to you.
Let's not go down that one. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mark.
When that shit happened, because I had went out into the concourse to buy some food, and it got pitch black dark. Actually, I thought, is this a terrorist attack or something like that? And it took about 10 minutes for that power to be able to come back on there. But that's not the real issue, though. The thing is what if the chances of it happening are 1 in 1,000 and a lightning bolt struck in there and killed 3 or 4 people? That's what you're worried about, because it would only take one time for something like that to happen. And so they're erring on the side of caution.
But we all know they didn't used to do that, Mark. We all know they used to do that.
Well, you know what?
Now
we used to wear clothes that are made out of asbestos for babies and shit because it said it's fireproof. Okay, but then you know better. You do better.
Yeah, I understand, but I thought, I thought this was gonna count as the football game. To be quite frank with you,
that's what I was thinking.
No, because the cell that came through, it was actually fast moving.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So it like, to be honest with you, for the amount of time that it rained and the lightning strikes, it was actually fast. It wasn't that long. It wasn't as long as one would think it was. You know, it was literally raining monsoons out here. I mean, it was crazy. You know, my dog was, yiping all over the place because of the way the lightning and the thunder sounded.
My cat was all over the place. My cat was all over the place.
Yeah, it was crazy. They did the right thing.
Was there a cool front or a warm front for these thunderstorms? Because
I don't know.
I tell you what,
I had a familial obligation to go to earlier in the day.
Right.
So I was out of the loop. So I didn't even know that it was supposed to rain.
Right.
I had no idea until right up until game time, and someone told me, and then I was like, "Oh snap!" And then I looked outside, and sure enough, it was raining. I was like, "Oh, I'll be damned." I didn't know
question.
But see, we started right now. This was probably about 8 or 9 years ago. But we've gotten so we get these lines. They're like a straight up line of thunderstorms, and you're seeing the bright reds and yellows, and they come in and they go in like 20 minutes. But when they come through, you've got like a wall of water. You've got the lightning that's coming through there, and you're getting like 70, 80 mile an hour winds, and then it's gone in like 30 minutes. You're like, what the fuck?
And you're getting the flash flooding warnings.
And we had that come through some years ago, and we had 4 or 5 days where people were without power that are through there. But we're getting more and more of those kind of storms. And when you see it on radar, there were some more of those like that today. It's like a straight line that's crossing a couple of states, and it just flies right on through.
Guys, just telling you, from living in Puerto Rico, this is the season of hurricanes, the tropical storm waves. This is the most highest it gets.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because
shout out to Puerto Rico.
So I'm used to tropical storms and hurricanes. I've been through the worst hurricanes you could be in, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty.
Okay, so now that we've had our weather forecast,
according to Momo,
they shouldn't have stopped that game, man. Okay.
Hey, that stoppage saved you guys.
I thought it was gonna be a blowout after that, Leo. I really thought.
It saved them.
Yeah, because the momentum had shifted.
The blowout was on. It was about to start.
Hey, Miss Gibson. Well,
the stoppage and Dak.
Dak died. He died.
Dak saved them. Dak saved them. It was about to be on. Dak saved them. The moment, like that extra time,
right,
that extra half.
Thank you, the rain gods that saved us. So, Leo, your thoughts on Jalen Carter?
So am I going to get? Can I get it all out? Complete the thought. Okay, good. So here's what I have to say about the Jalen.
No, you're wrong, man. You're wrong.
Well, the way I feel about the Jalen Carter situation is this, and I've put a video out on the Bird section explaining it even in further detail. Number one, I don't care what Dak did or did not do. I really don't give a shit. I only care about what Jalen Carter did. Mm-hmm. First and foremost, spitting on someone is unacceptable. He deserved to be kicked out of the game, and he deserved to be heavily fined. I do not think that he should be suspended for multiple games. I think losing that game check for that game and getting fined like he's going to get, and then the court of public opinion is enough, in my opinion. The precedent in which I am using to say these things is what happened with Romo. You know what I'm saying? Romo did the same thing, and Romo used a hard R when he was doing it. And he didn't get suspended. Huh?
You talking about Bill Romanowski?
Yeah. He only got fined heavily. He was not suspended. So there is wait, hold on. Momo. There is a precedent. Yeah, it's an old precedent, but if memory serves me correct, you guys were just using Albert Hainsworth. So if we're going to go back, then let's go back and let's be accurate. Let's compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges, okay? And the last spitting event like that was with Bill Romanowski, and he just got a heavy fine.
Okay.
That being said, I do not think that and as far as Jalen Carter is concerned, so what? Dak spit on you, fuck him up in the game.
That was my thing.
Then
that's what I don't understand.
Wait, Mark, please. Now, there is an accountability thing too. Now, I get it. The rest of the team was over there looking at Ben Van Sumeren. They was laying hands on him and all that stuff, you know, wishing him well and whatnot. But he never should have been over there by himself. There's someone from the defense, i.e., either Reed Blankenship or Zach Bond. That was a failure on the captain's part to police their teammates, much like the way Fletcher Cox used to police BG when he would be talking smack. So there was a failure in that aspect, but again, all can be handled in-house. But regardless, Jalen Carter had no business. Him spitting on anybody that was just totally unexpected. Okay, so I do not agree with that. Now, beyond that, it's very difficult for me to carry a conversation about morality and right and wrong with a Cowboys fan when there is a Netflix movie out right now showing Cowboy players snorting coke and smashing hookers. Okay, and they're Hall of Famers. But I can only take beyond what happened. I can only take that conversation with you guys with a grain of salt. Beyond what I've already said.
Were they snorting coke off of Eagle players or anything? Are you just mad that they weren't sharing the hookers? What? That had nothing to do with
disrespecting while doing that compared to somebody disrespecting somebody.
But they're not the same thing. All I'm saying to you is that I listen, I am not saying I don't care about Dak and what he did. I'm not it does not matter. The only person I care about is Jalen Carter and what he did.
Denial. It's called
I've
denial.
just told you all that I do think that he was wrong. I just told you all that I think it was unacceptable. I just told you all that I think he should be heavily fined. Okay, and I just told you all he deserved to be thrown out of the game. Okay,
suspended.
You got that now.
Games.
He's not. No, that's the reason why he's going to be suspended. Wait, hold on. I asked before I started. I asked not to at least be allowed to complete the thought, and I'm asking you nicely. Please allow me to complete the thought. That being said, the Philadelphia Eagles spotted the Dallas Cowboys, their best defensive player. They spotted the passing game. They spotted the run game. They spotted some questionable calls from the referee. We didn't look all that in tune. The play calling was questionable. Like I said, a tune-up game. This is the first time we got to see our number one offense and our number one defense on the field. With all those things that we spotted, you guys, the best you could come up with was 20 points with an extra halftime that was actually an hour long. The most you could come up with is 20 points. What it tells me is that the Philadelphia Eagles, and we still won, the Philadelphia Eagles is a damn good team.
Nobody said that you're not a good team.
Once we get to game 5, game 6, then we'll know what kind, because there's a lot to clean up. In regards to Landon Dickerson, the injury to his back happened when A.J. Dillon hit him in his back when he put his head down and went through that, tried to get those yards, and he hit Landon Dickerson right in the back. In regards to his knees, I didn't see any problems. Now, when Landon Dickerson went out, Brett Toth came in and did an excellent job. You all seem to forget, and I kept trying to remind y'all last week, we ranked 4th in offensive line combinations last year. We had 29 offensive line combinations last year, and we still had a 2,000-yard running back, a 1,000-yard wide receiver, and an 800-yard wide receiver. So in regards to Landon Dickerson and his ability to get back on the field or what have you, again, I have supreme confidence in Jeff Stoutland and his ability to have guys on the offensive line ready to go.
All right, so here's my counter to this, okay? Here's my counter to this. Going into this game, Philadelphia Eagles, defending Super Bowl champion, number 1 rated team in the NFL. Dallas Cowboys, new coach, 21st ranked. Question marks on unable to stop the run, giving away your best player a week before the game, bringing in a defensive tackle, your number 1 pick from 2 years ago, isn't even dressed, a cornerback who was about 75%, they said was trending in the right way, was out there. We still missed Jordan Lewis. The rankings of our running game were dead last in the NFL. If you looked at all of the publications, dead last. Our wide receiving core and quarterback were the highest ones, I think 9 and 11. Offensive line was somewhere around 28. On average, our position groups averaged 23rd in the NFL. You're at home, Super Bowl champions, banner drop, and you only win by 4 points? That your team, your great running back, only got 60 yards? And his last 7 carries, he got 1 yard? Your top 2 wide receivers get 24 yards? And you get nicked up in it. And you still, you were supposed to blow us out.
Yeah, but we still won, Mark.
Oh.
Like everything you just said.
Here you go.
I mean, here's I'll counter that with CeeDee Lamb ran 30 routes. He was targeted 13 times with 7 receptions and had 110 yards. How many touchdowns? 0. George Pickens ran 32 routes, was targeted 4 times, and caught 3 balls for 30 yards. And Jake Ferguson ran 27 routes, was targeted 6 times, and only caught 5 balls, and he only had 23 yards. Kevontae Turpin ran 17 routes, was targeted 2 times, and only had 2 catches for 18 yards.
Leo, you still not getting it.
I call that a balanced offensive attack.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be the Christians against the
No
line.
touchdowns. No touchdowns.
Listen.
Yeah, but look where the receptions are evenly distributed.
You were an 8.5 point favorite, and people said that wasn't enough. You're supposed to beat the shit out of us, man.
So you're more concerned with the fact that we did you weren't embarrassed than you were the fact that you lost.
You know what, Leo? I'm happy that you are in La La Land, that everything is good, that there's no problems and nothing to worry about.
It was a tune-up game, Mark.
Okay.
It was a tune-up game. We looked like both our teams looked like we were in week 1.
Leo, what did I say? What did I say at the beginning of the season? Those four games are going to be like preseason.
Yes, Jesse, that's right. Yeah. Yep. And hence why I kept calling it a tune-up game. Now I get it. Hey, we didn't smash you like I thought, like I wanted us to. Got that. You know what I'm saying? But if that's your biggest takeaway, y'all didn't smash us like you said, then that lets me know just how far removed from winning football you truly are. You're more your next opponent, your week 11 and your week 15 opponent was playing last night, and all you kept talking about was Jalen Carter. Here I am. I'm scouting our next week. I'm in week 2 right now. And all you even made a video that has cuts of Jalen Carter doing things from the past, okay?
Yeah.
And you're not even, like, hey, you guys got to play the Commanders next week, right? Or is it the Giants? Who do y'all play next week? The Giants.
Who? We play the Giants. And until they play tomorrow, we don't know what we got with them. But yet you're so stuck on this whole thing with Jalen Carter that's where you was at, rather than and next week was just a blip in terms of how your inability to change let me teach you something here, Leo, teach me, Mark, about YouTube, okay? If you want to get people to watch YouTube, there's a thing called following the wave, the trends, what people are talking about, what people want to talk about. I've had more Eagle fans that have come to me and are sitting there whining and saying, well, Dak Prescott spit on the ground. Philly D last night constantly, it must have been 30 or 40 times coming, well, Dak spit on the ground. How dare he? It's like, sorry, the link is not sacred ground that you can't spit on. Well, he egged him on. And it's like, if your player is so stupid, you are so stupid. What did Leo say? So, Leo, guess what? Everything is not about you. Trust me. The world does not evolve around Leo Bridgewater. There are others out there. Why are you talking to me about what other... Why are you talking to me about other Eagle fans? You have just gone I just gave you the word. I just told you what it is. Leo. That was unacceptable. Leo. Leo. Move on. You're telling me what I should and should not talk about. I will talk about any motherfucking thing that I want to on my channel. If you do not like what I put on my channel... If you do not like what I put on my channel, take your motherfucking smoking ass the fuck out of it. Okay? All right? Because you have a tendency to wear your welcome out with others, and I can see why. Now, I'll put up with some bullshit for a while, but after a while, Leo, your same shtick gets to be old. Real fucking old. Your arrogance and all that shit gets to be real fucking old. Well, again, and here's the thing. Hold on, Leo, you are in my house. So take your motherfucking stinky ass, dog stepped in shoes the fuck off. Don't come in here and tell me what the fuck I can talk about on my channel. If I want to do 20 videos about Jalen Carter being a trash-ass player and back up the trash that he's doing and telling him he needs to correct that shit or he's going to have a label on his back, it's actually a public service announcement to him. You don't want to be Albert Hainsworth, but that's the direction that the guy's heading in. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? If that was an isolated incident where he just lost his cool one time, okay, cool. But there's a pattern of this shit where he takes out his aggression and literally starts swinging at mother humpers, and that's not acceptable. And if you think I shouldn't be talking about that, I should be talking about the cheesy ass Giants. Well, believe me, I've got plenty of time to talk about the cheesy ass Giants and Cop Pizzle and all that. Jesse, shut the fuck up. Okay?
We go. Your ass is next.
That's right. And starting on Monday, it'll be Giants hate week. We are still knee deep in the Eagles. Because I got to be real with you. I have taken shit on top of shit on top of shit from every single one of you Eagle fans, especially you, Leo, because you come in here and you shit on me and my team more than anybody else. You'll go on other channels and you'll be respectful to those mother humpers. All right. Back to anybody other than Leo.
Okay, I would just want to say this. I believe, based on his history, he will be suspended. I don't know why everybody thinks he's not going to be suspended. This NFL today loves to suspend players. So you don't think an incident on national TV when all the world is watching the first game of the season? It was the first game,
yeah, I agree.
First game of the season, he will be suspended. I don't know why.
In front of the cameras.
In front of the cameras.
You can't turn around and say, oh, that's acceptable. That literally is the first game of the season. I don't know what the numbers look like, but everybody in the world saw that shit.
Goodell saw it.
Okay, you have to make an example of that to say.
And they kept replaying the shit over and over again.
In the same way, they made an example of Zeke Elliott. So here's the thing. The shit that happened to Zeke Elliott, he should not have been fined for because there was no evidence that he did anything. Their own report said there's no there. But because of the climate that was going on, which was Ray Rice, we got to do something to make an example to say that we care. And now you have this spitting after the NFC Championship game, him go ahead and giving the right cross to Biotish and getting fined. Now you turn around 2 games later, you're spitting on a quarterback that's not even in a play. That can't be acceptable.
And Mark, I said this in your chat. The quarterback is overprotected. So you don't think that they're not going to protect a quarterback and make an example of our player? You don't go near a huddle because he shouldn't have been near there. I'm just saying. I'm not knocking. I'm just saying that he gonna get suspended. They have to suspend him to make an example. They just have to.
You gotta take that energy and motivation or whatever the hell he was thinking, and he needs to calm down, breathe, and then focus right on the next play and use it there. You know, that's what you're supposed to do. You can't just.
It's not the first time, Chris. It's not the first time.
I know that. I'm just saying, you gotta change your mindset and your behaviors. If you don't do that and work on that, you never will progress.
And you be out this league. They will shut you down.
They will.
You know, and I hate to, spitting on somebody. That's totally unacceptable. And in some states in the union, you can get arrested for that.
After COVID. COVID is considered assault.
It tells me for what he did to Dak. If you think about it,
when you spit on a man.
If you think about it, this is not his first time doing this.
If you spit on a man, if a man spit on another man, that's fighting words, and sometimes the people get killed over that.
What up, Joe?
It's a sign of disrespect.
What's good, man?
What's up, boys? How you guys doing?
Look, I can tell you personally, guys, from working in the hospital security, I seen a patient spit, and it was COVID season. Spit on an individual, he got locked up. He got locked up for assault.
Yeah, even if you spit on a cop, you get the same thing now. It's considered assault and something else.
So I just feel of the climate in the NFL today, where the quarterback's overprotected. They don't want you to touch the quarterback. You think that they're not gonna suspend him? That's just crazy, cray. Because they gonna suspend him.
It don't matter if it was another player. Anybody gets spit on, not just quarterback.
No, but the quarterback's overprotected. So they're gonna do something because it's a national game. Everybody, again, I don't know how many people was that viewed the game, but
everybody.
We'll see, Drew. We'll see.
What do we got? You guys again in week 12 or what?
We got them after Kansas City, I believe.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be two different teams by then. The team that you saw over a couple of days ago is not going to be the same team you'll see in week 12. So,
here's the numbers.
That's for both sides.
Yeah, that's for both.
Here's the numbers. 27.1 million people will watch that game.
That's it?
Yeah. That's still a lot.
I think more than that.
I think there's a lot more than that.
No.
You know what though? Here's the interesting thing. There's actually a battle.
That was last year.
There's actually a battle between the NFL and the Nielsen ratings, because normally what happens is the Nielsen ratings come out the day after the game. They've decided to wait a week to give what the numbers were for that game.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
Apparently, the NFL has been accusing the Nielsen ratings company of not being accurate with their numbers and stuff like that. And considering that the CBA is coming up and everything like that, and TV contracts, that have been signed up through 2033, the Nielsen company that does the ratings, they're being extra when it comes to letting those numbers out. So there's a chance we may not find out what the actual numbers are until next week. That's what they were saying yesterday.
Yeah, because I was looking at 720 on last year game.
Yeah, the numbers didn't come out yet.
Yeah,
and that's on purpose. That's
honestly, if you look at what happened last night with all of the YouTubers actually putting the game on and stuff, I don't know how you can actually count games anymore.
All you have to do is look at the views. The live views and the recordings still get the views. So that's where they're going to get their numbers from.
Okay. People in my area, Mark, we are starting to turn our face away from Mr. Beast because he's from the city I am. I know Mr. Beast. I've been around Mr. Beast.
Oh, that's right. You told me that.
Huh?
Son gun.
He's
Marcus
Mr.
Black.
Beast.
We will.
Mr. Beast is famous in this area. He has given away millions of dollars, given away TVs, homes. He's done a lot. But now he's become, because he had Mr. Beast burgers. That was a travesty because the shit tastes nasty as fuck, like that. So he has done a lot. Now he becoming
commercialized.
It's coming sad. I had that commercial was stupid. The commercial about he bought that.
He bought the NFL.
Yeah, he bought the NFL. That was dumb. I'm just fed up with it.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Philly 500 at Eagles Drew
So
here's what you have to understand, though.
500 said he shouldn't be suspended. And Drew said he shouldn't be suspended.
You know what? If they did, I don't know, but I'll tell you, I said that he shouldn't be suspended. Now what?
But they will
now.
Kilo Taco Bell.
That's it.
Well, we'll see.
That's all.
Round two, baby.
Here's what you have to understand, though, Momo. Momo, you have to understand that it's not about you. Okay? They have you as a football fan. They have me as a football fan. What the NFL is trying to do is they're trying to capture that next generation in an untapped market. That's why they are out there doing flag football. They're trying to partner up with Mr. Beast because Mr. Beast is, of course, that big YouTuber. And they're setting themselves up to get that bigger television contract in 29. They're going to tear that thing up. They recognize that putting his stuff on CBS, Fox Sports, and all that stuff is literally dying. So they're trying to make their waves into the next thing, so to speak. And so that's why you get Mr. Beast and all these young YouTubers. I mean, if you got a YouTuber that's got millions of fans and you're getting exposed. In the same way, Tyler Swift has brought the Swifties aboard.
Taylor.
See, that goes to show you, I don't know shit about her. Okay? But you understand, it's all about going to Brazil. Okay? Understand. Going to Brazil, getting the hot halftime show is a way of creating a new market and new fans.
Mark, I totally agree with you. But when I said this on another channel, that the Super Bowl will be in another country, like Saudi Arabia will pay billions of dollars to have
sure
it on their own country. People say they would never have it in that country.
Too much money, Momo. Too much American. There's too much American companies. There's too much money.
Y'all are delusional to believe
I
that the
disagree.
NFL would not do that. They would.
Joe, let me tell you this, right? So I know somebody who's actually considering going on that trip to Saudi. You know what I'm saying? I know someone who's like, and their whole thing is the way they're talking and everything like that. What Momo is saying, it actually could is actually
I know it will.
It could actually.
NFL is about the money
a lot sooner than we think.
Thank you.
Know what I'm saying? A whole lot sooner than we think. That's the feeling that I got.
Yo, PGA.
Yeah, there's some
about the money.
like pay attention to who. Hey Joe, pay attention to who go on that trip. Pay attention who take that trip with Schaub. You know what I'm saying? With Matt Schaub. It's gonna blow your mind. How not only that though, it'll blow your mind how many people actually go on the trip too. Not just who, but how many. I think they really think that shit is real.
Yes.
So Momo this time around, Momo ain't all that off. Just on that, I can tell you that.
Oh my God, you're saying this is it. This is the one time Momo's right.
He's got something. Yeah, he on to something. Yeah, I ain't saying everything else. You know what I'm saying? I definitely am telling you he off about everything else, but this right here, there might be a little bit of truth to it.
That's why I said this. The Saudi has been buying up everything. Why do you think the golf is where it is? That's what Americans love. Americans love golf. But guess what? Guess who really? Well, they paying crazy money to these American golfers to go to their league. And everybody
and to these boxers,
and like that. So you don't think they will do that to have a game?
Oh,
they could have preseason game in Saudi Arabia years ago. They want real football. They want a real commitment for money because they will pay billions of dollars to host a Super Bowl. They got the money, more money than Americans ever will have in that 10 times, 100,000 times in their lifetime. They will do it. I'm just telling y'all. And everybody want to say America being American gun ho. That's ain't America ain't the it's other countries. That's why do you think they exploring going to Mexico, having these games?
Because they want the NFL to be like World Cup, man.
Thank you.
It's not going to happen, though. It's not going to happen.
Listen, I just want to say this because I'm looking at the chat, and I just want to say to the chat, for all the Eagle fans that's in that chat, and you're going back and forth with all these other people, understand something. As of today, when it comes to the Jalen Carter incident and everything like that, it's being handled in-house, which is what we ought to do. Don't go down that rabbit hole, right? Like, let's turn the page. You know
go down what rabbit hole?
You're dealing with people who are still going through a grieving process, and they are looking at anything to focus that grieving energy on. And so the way you don't allow yourself to become the focus of that grieving energy that this fan base is going through.
Grieving?
I'm not leave. You just leave.
Bro, you are so far off. You know what? Here's what I'm going to say. No. I'm going to respond to that. As Cowboy fans, I don't think anybody is grieving. You know, it would have been nice to have won the game. Believe me, we had opportunities. The fact that we actually had opportunities and
I don't think you're grieving over the game, Mark.
No,
that's not what I was referring to.
Grieving over what?
Micah. Sorry to bring it up. I know it hurts.
Actually, here's what I'm going to say to that response. Hold on. Here's what I'm going to say to that response. Doc Walker, hold on, wait. You just see, I've been trying to let you speak now, Mother Humper.
Okay.
Here's one of those things that Doc Walker has actually said, okay, former Hog. I can lose without you if I lose with you. And when I looked at what we did in those 2 games against you guys with Micah Parsons on the field, y'all scored 75 points in 2 games on us. 75 points in 2 games.
It's the first game of the season.
Okay. Hold on. Oh my God, Momo, you and you are literally like a woman that no matter what I say, you're automatically going to start an argument.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying,
you
I'm
always
facts.
have to.
Facts.
I could
Facts.
go through. I could go through and
facts.
say
I'll give you
the
facts,
exact
Mark.
opposite
It's the first
thing
game of the
right there
season.
and say
give you
we
facts.
just suck. No, Mark. Actually, you played really good. I bet you that's the kind of shit that you do, Momo. You just have to argue. You don't care about the subject. You just have to go completely 180 what anybody else says. Oh my God! How the hell did we get this thing opened up to fans from other? Here's how bad it is. Jess is actually being the good one tonight. Okay? Jeez.
Here's my answer to it.
Okay.
2.7.
I'm okay, Leo. Here's my opinion. Now, maybe some Cowboy fans are grieving about Micah Parsons being gone. Okay? Mm-hmm. But here's what I'm going to say is we have done the same thing over and over again. And somebody actually said, somebody that was really an intelligent thing that actually said is, I'm happy to see activity and trying something different. If we had signed Micah Parsons, that's the status quo of signing Miles Austin, of D-Ware, of Tyron Smith, of Jalen Smith, and so on. If we had literally signed Micah Parsons to that contract, you would have had 50% of your salary cap going to Dak, CD, and Micah. That is unsustainable, especially with our jackass owner and his son that don't know how to manipulate the cap.
So full circle moment, Mark.
So hold on.
That activity now?
Okay, it's I
remember you used to tease me about it.
Well, yes. Now, here's what I'm going to say the Cowboys actually did that's different, okay? Let's go through it because normally Osa and Digazua would have been able to go out and test free agent market and come back with whatever somebody else is willing to pay, and then they would decide, oh, we're going to let him go, or try and match it. They didn't do that. They actually signed him before free agency. They went on and said, he's important. Kayvon Turpin's important. They signed their guys that they deemed important. Now, Micah Parsons, we don't know all the stuff that's out there, but right now, the shit that's coming out with Micah Parsons feels more like we just broke up in a relationship and now he's trying to hurt us because we heard that he wanted to go to Baltimore, right? Just a couple of days ago, I wanted to go to Baltimore, right? Now, today we're hearing the stories that he had to narrow down to two teams, Green Bay and Philadelphia. Since when did we hear about Philadelphia? That, to me, sounds like the chick I just broke up with is now trying to date your best friend because she's trying to hurt me, okay? Now, Micah Parsons always said, Micah Parsons has more talent and is a great player. Micah Parsons, you kind of heard as him announcing that he's a leader. Okay, right? But just because you announce that you're a leader doesn't mean you're actually a leader.
That actually makes it so, yeah.
Okay? And if you were looking at it from the standpoint of saying, he kind of rubs everybody the wrong way, he's not really a leader, do we go ahead and say we're going to pay him knowing that we can't get any other talent? And that has been our problem because I've always said we're top heavy with talent. Now, if they don't do anything, then of course we're going to be the same sorry ass team. Right. But if they actually go through and they went ahead and they got Bland taken care of, they go out there and make some trades and some moves to really build the roster, then you may end up being a better team collectively than with Micah Parsons. So like I'm not butthurt.
Addition by subtraction type of scenario?
It's not, no. It's actually addition. Well, you've subtracted him, but you're going to add more to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay?
Yeah.
The fact that, here's the thing. We had Micah Parsons when I was in Dallas, and we got blown the fuck out. Okay, why am I...
that's not me.
Yeah, that's a super chat, Mark, from 500.
I'm ignoring
you. You missed the super chat.
Okay, who's Darth Vader here?
That's not me.
That sounds like the guy from Saw. That sounds like the guy from Saw.
Is that you, Loyal?
The guy from Arby's.
Loyal, is that you doing that shit? I don't know who.
It's the feedback. It's the feedback through somebody else's speaker.
All right, somebody. I think it's you, Loyal. That's you, fuck, because you got a new microphone and mixing
Loyal,
board.
You motherfucker, man.
Sounds like a porn star.
Okay.
Nice. And you gonna let us keep going too. That's the messed up part.
But here's real talk, Leo. And Leo, I've been talked some shit, and I tried to put a foot in your ass, and you just laughed at me because you're high as fuck. Okay, and that pisses me off too.
You noticed.
Okay,
Yeah,
I at least if I'm going to go ahead and shoot my best shot to try and make you feel bad, you could at least look sad or something like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." You pulling that Jalen Carter bullshit. Well, I didn't mean to disappoint the fans and the team, but didn't actually apologize to the guy you spit on. But be that as it may,
you need a love letter.
No.
That's what you need.
No, I don't need a love letter.
You need a love letter.
I want to see you. I want to see you in pain.
Prescott?
No.
What do you like?
Okay, all right, forget
it. Jalen Carter, did he take responsibility for it? Did he publicly take responsibility for it?
He didn't apologize to the guy that he actually assaulted.
No. Listen, did he? But what I'm asking you is, have we seen? Is there footage of him taking responsibility for it?
Taking responsibility, but not making amends for it.
I wait. Is there film of him? Is there footage of him?
So wait, hold on. No. Okay, all right. Pot called the kettle black. When the shit happened with Momo the other day, with you being in here, and you kept going at him saying, "I want an apology. I want to hear an apology." You don't remember that? How is that not the same thing with Dak Prescott? You spit on me. You spit and you did the most. You might as well have pulled your dick out and pissed on me. Okay.
Well, here's the difference. The difference is that no one had to demand anything from Jalen. He volunteered it.
He didn't volunteer to the guy. Hold it. No. He didn't volunteer.
He took responsibility.
He didn't say it to Dak Prescott, the person that he assaulted.
You don't know that. We don't know that
Super
yet.
Chat 500.
He got kicked. Mark. He got kicked out of the game. Okay, where's the opportunity to say something? You know what I'm saying? If he's going to apologize to Mark,
yes,
if he's going to apologize
I'm losing
to Dak,
it, man.
I would think that he would apologize to Dak person to person before he does anything in social media or in front of the camera.
But did you see him?
You know what I'm saying? So to say, like, okay, he didn't apologize to Dak yet. You don't know if he doesn't have any intentions not to apologize to Dak.
Okay,
we're 2 days removed.
Okay, all right.
Here's what I do know. Accountability on his part. Yeah, he took accountability for it.
Well,
not only that, though,
we'll agree to disagree there.
In house, I know Clint McDaniels ripped him a brand new asshole. He had that conversation with Jalen got a hold of him first. You know what I'm saying?
Why was he on the sideline saying,
it's not like he spit on Dak, went in the locker room and was kicked up like this. Nah, he got a firm talking to.
Philly D.
I don't care if you think that is or
bullshit.
Not good enough. But what I am saying is please stop putting out please stop trying to characterize it as if he's going like he's just acting all unhinged and they're just allowing it. No, they're not. That's why I'm telling the Eagles fans in your chat, and that's why I'm telling them, like, let it go. We're handling it in-house. And from what I know in-house, Jalen got to his ass. Clint McDaniels fucked up the whole locker room, getting in his ass.
All right, well,
you know what I'm saying? He hasn't had the conversation. At the time, the news that I got was, I'm sure he has by now, but a few people got to his ass before Nick Sirianni came for his own pound of flesh. And
Dirty Sanchez, shout out to Dirty. Dirty says that's a crock. I guarantee the owner made him stand up and do that.
Hey, Leo,
listen, you know what? Once again, if that was the case, accountability was held on our end as far as in-house, because your owner doesn't do that type of shit. Your owner
guess what though?
That type of shit.
That's like, okay, so my son just robbed the bank, and I put put a foot in his ass. So that means the law doesn't go ahead and have to make a arrest, try him.
But Mark, that's on top of me saying he should have been thrown out the game. He deserved that. I did say that the act of spitting was a despicable thing and it was unacceptable. Okay. I did say that he should be heavily fined. The only thing I stopped short of saying is that I don't think he should be suspended.
Okay. All right. Okay. We'll move on.
Was Bill Romanowski.
We'll move on from that. But back to your whole thing about being butthurt about Micah Parsons. I'm not butthurt about it.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You just don't realize it.
Here, no. Because you know what? We have done the same thing over and over again. Because when we signed Zeke, I was on the fence of basically saying, I don't know if we should sign Zeke or not. And I said the reason being is it seems like every time we signed somebody to a big contract, it wasn't working out. And I could go back from Jay Ratcliffe, and I could go back to Miles Austin, I could go back to Marion Barber, that you don't get the value of it. And I've pointed out that when you look at a New England Patriots, they weren't paying guys top dollars. What they were doing is they were taking the players that they had before they got old, like Tyron Smith, and don't have any trade value. They were trading them and getting something of value. I can't remember the player, but I remember them taking a Pro Bowl guard during training camp and trading him to the Miami Dolphins. And we know how they were constantly taking players, Richard Seymour, and trading them to Cleveland. It was about being able to get that capital and use them to get something for him. Now, as far as Micah Parsons go, the Cowboys might have pulled some foul shit here, because you can't tell me that the Dallas Cowboys, who players come to their doctors to try and get their shit fixed, didn't see something on an MRI that is now out there. You know what I'm saying? They may have seen. They may have seen
there's
some
no justification here. Ain't nobody justifying shit. I told you we took full response. I take responsibility. There's been accountability here. Kill that whole justification thing. I am not trying to justify anything. I don't justify none of what Jalen Carter did. I refuse to talk about Dak Prescott. I refuse to talk about whether he did or didn't spit, who it was meant for. That's not my concern. My concern is only with what Jalen Carter did, okay? And there is no justifying any of that. So go ahead. So when you talk, so again, if you're going to say I said something or what I'm doing, just leave out the term justification. There's no justifying that.
Woo.
He was wrong.
We got a lot of passion.
Period. I don't know. Like, you know what? What more do y'all want to hear? Like, what do you really need? You need multiple games and you need a love letter to Dak, right? Them the last two things you need, and then you'll be able to move on.
I know what I want to hear. I want to hear that you actually are a little bit worried about your team. That's what I want to hear.
I was waiting for that.
Okay, that's what I want to hear. That you have some question marks when a sorry ass Dallas Cowboy team can come to your house and actually scare the piss out of you. Because Philly 500, you know, I know you're here, Philly. I know you're here, son. Okay, was worried about that game. He wasn't confident. Oh, this doesn't really matter. Yeah, y'all were scared shitless, and it's okay because it's football. But back to the
hold on. Scared shitless.
Let me go ahead.
Avoided our ass whooping.
Let me go ahead and finish what I was saying about right now. Okay.
Go ahead.
If the Cowboys had signed Micah Parsons, it would have been the status quo of where we've been all of these other years. We'll have a couple of great players that sell a lot of jerseys that make Pro Bowls and everything else, but we don't have the meat and the substance to go with it. Okay.
We don't have talent.
Exactly. We don't have talent. At the moment, one thing I know that the Dallas Cowboys have done pretty good is drafting the first round. The fact that in the next couple of years that we have 4 first-round picks is huge. They've hit on 75% of their players in the first round have been all pros. If they hold that out,
like Mozzie.
Like I said, 75%, that takes into account Mozzie and Taco. But when you look at Tyron Smith, Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, Des Bryant, okay, you can go down the line. Mozzie is more of the exception than the rule. We've got, of course, Tyler Booker that's in part of that, and, of course, Micah Parsons. Those are all first-round draft picks that the Cowboys had. Knowing that they have those first-round picks, knowing that they actually have some capital, and actually having some of these young guys that are actually seeming to be okay, that we might be in a better position in the future. I make no bones about it. I look at that and say that may be a September game where the Cowboys just came out after all of the shit that they've heard about the Eagles, and that might be the best game they play all season. Okay, but going in here with a new coach and all these new players and all these young players that are unproven, I'm not expecting a whole lot from this team this year. They raised my expectation by playing as well as they did, and they've given me hope. And I have to say that if it ends up being that Micah Parsons is the one that helps us to get more talent in here across the board, we may be better off than without him.
But I get that, Mark. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what I saw on Thursday was I could tell that you guys missed Micah.
Actually, we didn't. Wait.
Okay, you missed Carter.
Wait a minute.
And you missed Carter, right?
But
yes, for sure.
But hold on. Wait.
In the middle.
Let me pull up the stats real quick. Hold on.
Okay, Leo, you can't. You was right, Leo.
Let's look at it.
They expect a heavy 6-figure fine, but the suspension is off the table.
Dell was watching that,
so there will be no suspension for Jaden Carter.
Okay, so let me say this. Okay, so here's the difference right here. Let me give you the difference. All right. Eagles, 24 points. Saquon Barkley, 60 yards. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, 24 yards. Micah Parsons, 2 sacks. Jalen Hurts, 202 yards passing, 2 TDs, 1 interception. And that was with Micah on the field. And we got beat 34-6. 34-6 with Micah. Saquon, that game. Okay, Saquon only had 66 yards that game. A.J. Brown, 109 yards. Okay? You blew us out. We couldn't stop a cold. And with Micah Parsons. All I know is...
what game was that week what?
That was the game in Dallas that I went to.
Yeah, which was what? Week what?
I can't remember what week it was, but that was the week that probably week 8.
Okay, week 8. Okay.
Week 8.
So you're comparing week 8 stats to a week 1 game. Got you.
Yeah, actually I am.
Yeah.
That's improvement. Okay, that's improvement. That's improvement. I'm sorry. That's improvement from where we were. We could not stop anybody. And I don't care if it's week 1 or not. If you're telling me that you held him to 60 yards and his last 7 runs, we were actually only giving up 1 yard total, you can't say that that's better, that the Dallas Cowboys weren't better right there. Come on. I know it was week 1, but bro, that's a major
middle of that defense with Clark in there.
Son of John. Hey, Mark, dealing with family is why I'm tied up. All right, John. Okay. Hope everything's okay, son of John. Appreciate the super chat. Okay, so in other words, Leo, you say that the Cowboys playing better means nothing. Is that what I'm getting? And that your team playing like ass means nothing.
To us. Okay. To us. Okay.
All right.
To us.
Well, maybe you need to go flock someplace else.
Because if that was, if you're telling me that was an improvement, everything that we saw was an improvement based off of last year and the year before, right? Or years past. That was an improvement. Okay. We have a lot of things that are fixable that we got to fix. So, like I said, you taught us.
We actually have less things to fix.
Now, here's the thing. What's interesting is Jalen did look good in the pocket. He had plenty of time, and then he had, like, when he ran, those were like the very last things that he had to check, Okay.
Yeah, he looked great thanks to the officials making sure they didn't call those holding calls.
Once again, I can only go off of what I saw and what was called and wasn't called, okay? And so what I'm telling you is that my Jalen had a 94 passer rating. What was Dak's passer rating?
Well, we did make a second half.
What was Dak's passer rating?
Jalen looked like a stud in the first half, but once we made adjustments in the second half, it was a different game.
I understand that, but no one's answered the question. What was Dak's rating? This is the improvement and everything. His rating was 76.6.
Yeah, with perfect passes that were dropped.
And Dak was 21 for 34. And he threw the ball 34 times and only had 21 completions with a passer rating of 76.6.
How many drops does receivers have? I think it was 5.
CD had 4 of his own.
6?
Yeah.
How many interceptions and touchdowns did he have, and then how many did your quarterback have as
0 touchdowns. 0 touchdowns, and I think not even an interception. Almost though, because he looked like there was a few plays where it looked like he was trying to throw an interception, and we all saw that. You know what I'm saying? So again, like all I'm saying to you is that my quarterback was 23 for 19, which to me sounds about where he was last year, because you used to tease us about that. Okay, and our defense last year, we opponents were allowed we only allowed an average of 23.8 points per game. That's what our defense allowed. How many points did y'all have?
Hold on.
20.
Okay. All right. So, good people, take a look at this shit. Okay. All right. You're going to tell me that this is not freaking holding. You're going to tell me that on this run of Jalen Hurts, look at it. Okay. Dude is being pulled from behind, and here it is. Jalen Hurts gets a big first down. If that's called right there, Jalen Hurts' big day is not done. And that's not the only one. There's our egregious, bro.
Mark, was he trying to pass on this that play, what I feel like I'm doing is I feel like I'm dealing with Lucy and pulling the
Sam Williams was having a great day. Come on. If he is not being held, if he's not being held, Jalen Hurts is going down behind the line of scrimmage there.
So was he attempting to pass on that before he ran, Leo?
Come on.
And if he got some yards out of that, the passing attempt goes away.
When you're getting away with ones like that, bro, okay, there's no way in hell I could see that from. I've got 4 television monitors here, and the television is about 8 feet away from me. I could see that from here as the play was going on in real time. You're telling me that the NFL misses plays like that? Come on, man, bro. That's freaking. Come on, look at that. The guy is literally behind him, holding him at his belly. It's looking like he's saying, "Come here, give me some of that ass." Come on, man.
Mark,
I blame Mark.
I'm gonna ditty you, boy. Come here. Okay.
Once again, what I don't understand is that in the past, typically you would always use data and stats to back up to make your point. Especially when it comes to Dak. Dak is 33-4 and 8 in the NFC and 9-4 against the Eagles and all this other stuff. And I'm sitting here and I'm telling you,
you are 100% right, Tay. Shout out to Tay Cowboys, because you're right. I'm literally I'm talking to a brick wall. Okay,
my quarterback was better than yours in this game.
If CeeDee Lamb comes down with those catches,
that fumble didn't
but he didn't.
Okay, all right,
he didn't. Like you want to go into fantasy? That's fine. All
right.
My thing is, why were they using CeeDee Lamb as much as they were? I thought they got George Pickens for that.
That's my question.
That was not going deep every time.
He was open.
Going deep every time was crazy, but if he had come down with it, you looked at it and said, "Man, he's got a monster game," and they were, geniuses for it.
Yeah, that's true. Just wish they wouldn't have gone to him so much. I thought that's why we got Pickens,
Mm-hmm. Oh boy,
Mark. All I'm saying is that
enough is enough, Leo. I'm literally speaking to a brick wall. Okay, fine. Listen, I'm going to say it, Leo. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. You are the greatest team of all time. You have nothing to worry about. You're going to go 17-0. This was just a tune-up. Just a tune-up. Okay? All right? We were just lucky to be able to be on the same field as you guys.
I dedicate this to Eagles Drew. I dedicate this to Jimbo, all the folks in Linda Conyers. I dedicate
and Jesse Montanez. We in the weeds.
That's who I'm worried about. I'm worried about the Giants. I'm not worried about the Eagles anymore. I'm worried about the Giants.
No, you shouldn't be, Joe. Joe. You're one of the few Cowboy fans who is where you should be. Okay, everyone else is on a spit and playing a hypothetical and theory game. You know what I'm saying?
What, it keeps bringing
Our
it
team
back
did
up.
what we normally do.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? We did what we normally do. We held your offense to less than 21, which is what we were doing last year.
Miles Sanders killed us.
Don't worry about us. Don't worry about us, Joe. Don't worry about us.
The circumstances and how you got there is not my concern. Fact of the matter is that despite CD and George and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying, our defense did its job.
Leo Brickwaller. Shout out to Bry guy.
Yeah, that cornerback too is definitely a question, Leo.
But guess what? You only scored 20 points with that questionable cornerback.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And your quarterback.
That's why I was saying. I agree. I'm with you.
And the quarterback had a passer rating of 76.6. That's horrible.
Yeah.
And that's going against a defense who had questionable cornerbacks and was down their best defensive player. And the best your quarterback could come up with is 70.6. None of your wide receivers even scored a touchdown. And you only had one wide receiver who had 100 yards. So again, our defense, as shitty as it might have looked, actually did what they're supposed to do. They did it last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, congratulations. Y'all had the same amount. Y'all didn't even score enough points when we're clicking on all cylinders than what Kansas did.
All right, there you go. You've had your platform for the night. Okay. We got 9 minutes left. We've listened to Leo. Okay, you got your win. Now shut the fuck up. Okay? Jess and Momo, it's your turn here. Okay? You guys face off tomorrow. We'll be scouting you. What do you have to say, Jesse?
We out of the weeds, Leo. We coming. Momo. Oh, Momo. You beautiful bald bastard, you. We coming, Trevor. We bring the kitchen sink, too. We coming. Enjoy your quarterback while you can.
I'm not able to watch the game, so.
You're not going to be able to watch the game?
I'm going to listen to it on radio. I can't watch it. But let the games begin, boys. Let the games begin. So I can say.
All I know is that I'm going to enjoy that smile be a frown.
Hey, Brian Schottenheimer used to coach Russell Wilson. That's all I'm going to say. He knows Russell Wilson inside and out.
That means Russell Wilson hasn't been significant in the last 3 years of his career. So what should this make any difference?
It's okay.
One of Doc's only playoff wins is against Russell Wilson. So
he'll be on another team next year. So what are you talking about?
All right, Momo.
Joe, stop praising on it's the quarterback who has to go out there and play. The coaches can't throw the football for him.
But he was his OC. That's all I'm saying.
That doesn't matter.
It matters. Yeah, it does.
Like that. He wasn't very good in Pittsburgh. He wasn't good in Denver.
It wasn't in Pittsburgh. It was in Seattle.
That was years ago, Joe.
Yeah,
and he wasn't.
This
is good to have minions.
His quarterback.
Your quarterback is going to get.
The defense was that team. You know that. Why are we?
Your QB is going to get messed up, bro.
You know what the beautiful thing is about all this?
It's called traction.
Us Cowboys and Eagles fans get to watch you guys go back and forth.
We
it's so funny.
Your asses in traction.
Knock each other out.
Jesse ain't got no leg to stand
on. Or show all the penalties you got away with.
The man's gonna have a
all right, Philly. Philly 500, man. Did you hit the Brinks truck or something, bro?
40 burger on them.
Appreciate all the super chats you got here. So, Philly 500, you are the #1 fan. So, what we've been doing with the #1 fan is they've been getting a T-shirt. So, you have to let Miss Tracy know what you want on your T-shirt, and you will not be the first Eagle fan that has won. Linda's won. Bobby B's won several.
I know.
Wednesday, Mark. Wednesday. Oh, Lordy. Damn. I
never got my membership gift. my shot glass.
You want a Cowboy shot glass? And did you send me your address?
Yeah.
I gotta send you my address too.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Send me your addresses.
I got a buddy of mine who's a Dallas fan, so I'll give it to him.
Okay.
I did send it to you.
What, the address? Okay.
Yeah, remember
in
because you
text
said you were going to drive up.
Yeah, I got to pull it out of there.
I got to send you mine. Mark, I did send you mine before when I had issues.
But
I'll send it to you.
Your email address or your house address?
Laurel, I sent my email address, but I'm going to send you my
I need your house
address.
address. The mailing address.
Are you in the game's group check?
I ain't hear you.
Bobby, look, speaking of Bobby, he's right there. Because Michael's going.
Bobby Voluptuous.
Well, I tell you what. Here's what I can do. Oh, well, no. Philly. You know what, Philly? Fuck you. Philly 500.
Wow.
No. You know what? You know what I actually did for that mother humper, and he's never done a damn thing for me. I went to autograph signing on Philly Eagles Day, made one of those Joe Bardys, okay? One of the football, okay, that cost me about $40 in materials and a lot of time to make it. Handcrafted and got it autographed by Jalen Hurts and Miles Sanders and sent it to him. Yeah, Philly.
Oh, wow. He never said anything. He never said thank you.
I don't think I've ever seen it actually at his house or anything like that. It's literally signed by Jalen Hurts. And I was wearing Cowboys gear, getting cussed out by Eagles fan, doing a favor for that. So you know what, Philly? I ain't sending you out shit else. Screw you, Philly.
Just go to number 2.
I ain't sending you nothing.
Hey, Mark, I sent you my address. Email.
Okay. I'll forward it. Mike, you got some more of those packages ready? Did you already send those other ones off? Okay, hold on.
It'd be dirty if they did that.
Mark, I just texted you my mailing address, okay? I just realized you have
you should do
my
an
home
email
address, not my mailing address.
Feelings about this Ohio State game. They're just putting the beat down on Grambling. I like it.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Oh, I hate Ohio State.
I texted to you, Mark.
Me too, Jesse.
I don't know, man. They find players at that school.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, no, they got some ballers this year, especially on defense.
Fighting Irish.
All right, Mike, there's another one for you, and then I've got to send you Leo's. Frickin' Leo.
Remember freaking
me. Troy's beat Clemson. Damn.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Mike, for dropping that stuff off.
Hey, what shot glass does Leo get?
Leo? Shit.
You gonna give him the cockroach one?
Yeah, there you go.
No, you know what though? Here's the thing.
You got one of those?
Mark, here's the thing. I'm cool with the shot glass because Mark's wife made a T-shirt with me.
No, she didn't actually make. She actually didn't make the T-shirt.
Like my face.
She just did the print for it.
She did the print. Yeah, she did a print, and she superimposed my face on a Cowboys. And that was so blasphemous. It was horrible.
Could have been worse. No. It could have been your face on Momo's ass.
Ew.
I don't think Leo wants. I don't think Leo would want that.
I'm not even entertaining that. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
Kiss this.
No, I'm good.
Moon pie.
I mean, I think with how Kansas City looked last night.
Oh wow.
That's not it.
Bobby Schmurder
awesome.
with the super chat said, I gave away my Charles Haley autograph you sent me to my buddy who's a Cowboys fan whose daughter just died.
Oh, man.
Prayers up to you, Bobby Schmurder.
Prayers, buddy. Prayers.
Yeah, prayers, Bobby.
I'm glad it went to a good home. Mike's working on doing the one of Saquon. In fact, you know what? Mike, make 2 of that Saquon one. We'll send that to Leo. The print.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh boy,
is it bad?
A print of Saquon doing the backwards jump over.
Oh, that's nice.
But
that's nice.
Is it? Are you saying? Is it?
I'm just still cuss. I'll still cuss him out.
Yeah. Send it to me. Thank you, man. Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Hell, might as well make 3 and send one to Philly 500 too. Since he ended up being the winner today, jackass.
There you go, Philly.
I can't believe I got to be making Eagles shit in my house. Fuck this shit, man.
Hey, I could be worse. I get it.
Mine. You can make mine.
I get it. I get it. I understand. I get how you feel.
Well, Jess, I can send you. Actually, I can send you a giant one that we made. It's Eli Manning getting sacked by D. Ware.
Thanks a lot.
And in the weeds.
Oh, shit.
Negative.
All right,
it is Giants helmet in the weeds.
All right, it is 7:00. My blood pressure's up because of Leo. Made me lose and Momo. Okay,
yeah, Momo.
But mostly Leo.
Hey,
and all these damn Eagle fans.
Eat that garlic.
I just call it like I see it. I just want you. I just all I ask is that if just be fair. And if we're gonna call a spade, then let's look at it. If we really gonna look at the data, let's look at the data. As far as the defense is concerned, they held y'all like we did last year.
Yes, they did. You're 100% right. They held us. They held us a lot. Okay.
Yep. To under 21. Last year was 23.8. So again, like the defense performed as they should. Could have been a whole lot better if Adoree played better. If Adoree and Jalen played better, y'all would have been. It would have been a smashing.
So now now you're talking hypotheticals.
If
okay. And I said, no. See, this is where you talk out of both sides of your ass, there, buddy. Because
I'm mocking you when I say that. It was a mock.
If CeeDee Lamb holds on to those catches. Okay, we get the win. And now you're you can't play hypotheticals. And then you turn around with the same shit, hypotheticals. If Adoree Jackson.
Mark, I was mocking that by saying that. I was mocking it. You know what I'm saying? I was mocking the whole if hypothetical in theory by saying, if Jalen been playing better, we would have smashed y'all.
Leo,
that was a mock.
Leo, puff, pass.
Oh man, you guys are really
super drag.
I could tell this whole Micah thing and the drama from the summer and everything like that has got you guys all messed up.
You're the only one who's talking about Micah here. We've moved on
to a spit. Oh my God!
You keep bringing it up again.
This is sad.
Leave the body in the damn grave.
You guys are really, really sad. Like I said, it was a tune-up game. Got some things to tune up, but that's all it was. Y'all wasn't doing nothing. Y'all did exactly what we knew what y'all was going to
do. Ooh, okay.
And your quarterback was trash.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice.
Oh, you're so full of shit. It ain't even funny.
Mark. Rating 76.6. You know what I'm saying?
And how many drops were out there?
And how many times did your quarterback take off in a passing formation looking to pass and was able to take off and run
drops,
and get yards for running?
So let me ask. Hold it. Hang on. Let me ask this one. Okay. Explain. Hold on. This is actually a real question I had this morning about your quarterback.
Amazing.
How is it that your quarterback was sacked 35 times last year, I think 8th most in the NFL, yet he threw the second least amount of passes in the NFL? How is that?
Because it translates into his rushing yards he got from rolling out.
I didn't mute him this time.
Because of the running game.
Exactly, and his ability to run.
I'm just saying
his yards weren't as much as everybody else's.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't really. I didn't mute. Okay, I did not mute him this time. He must have muted himself and doesn't realize it.
You could have taken.
Oh shit! Sorry. Damn, I didn't realize it. Yeah.
You must have muted yourself because I didn't this time.
I didn't realize it. No, I was asking you,
Leo.
Was that a question for me to answer, or are you about to tell me the answer?
No, I'm asking a question. I said Jalen Hurts was like the 8th most sacked quarterback last year, but he threw the second least amount of passes.
Mm-hmm.
He only passed 21 times, and he averaged getting sacked twice a game.
Right.
That's 10% of the times. 10% of the times he dropped back, he was sacked.
It's probably the mentality of it's better to take the sack than to throw an errant pass.
That's taking more hits than you need to be taking.
I don't disagree with that, but doing the way they did things last year, won them a Super Bowl.
Okay. All right. With that being said, I think I'm done.
And he looked good though, didn't he? Did he not look good? I mean,
he was the reason. Let's be real here.
He can run.
He was the reason you won that game.
He had no choice but to run.
That and the officials who did not call holding calls that should have been called while he was running.
So what my quarterback has shown you is that when nothing else is working, he has the ability to put the team on his back and actually go out and win this game.
I didn't say all that, but okay. If you want to infer then go right ahead.
Well, I believe that because of his dual threat ability.
Yeah, I'm just asking. Like, I mean, like, how would you characterize it? I mean, is that not an accurate characterization?
I'm not characterizing it because I'm not giving you any credit. Not giving you shit, man. Not giving you shit. Nope. Not gonna happen.
Mark.
Nope.
Mark. What about your QB's play? 34 for 21. Is that good?
My quarterback played good. My quarterback played good in that game.
Your quarterback.
My quarterback was let down. Oh, okay. You know, I was going to get out of here, but I got Walker Wade coming in. Thank you. We got reinforcement finally.
Here comes Eagle Wade.
Oh, you talking about from 1993?
What the fuck is it? Request to live stream. Leo's asking for permission to live stream to a custom streaming service. What the fuck is this, Leo?
Leo in here talking about bullshit for the last hour. No, you should not.
You're asking to live stream my live stream?
Oh,
I really am not.
Huh?
That's the streaming service.
It says this meeting's being live.
Oh no, it's
yep.
It's my eCam. Oh no, because I'm on my eCams. No, hold on. No, hold on.
Okay, please. Okay, Walker Wade. I gotta go to the bathroom. That's why I was trying to end this thing, because all the shit that's been talked in here. Walker Wade, go to his ass.
Balls.
Wade.
No, it's not.
Get him, Wade.
You don't know how I feel.
This is weird. It's the TV. It's like spinning.
Leo, we barely 24 hours off of a loss, and he's like, "Oh, we're already focused on the next week already. See, that's your problem." I was like, "Bro, the game just like fucking ended yesterday. Like, really? Come on now. I mean, come on. Like, get real."
Who was on TV, Walker? Who was on TV? Who was playing? Who was playing, Walker? Who was playing? Who was playing? Who was on TV when I said that? Our next week opponent.
That's irrelevant to me. That's irrelevant
exactly.
To me.
So again, championship football teams. You're on to the next one. You turn the page. Let's go.
You're not on the football team. You're a fan. I'm not on the
championship fans too. Once again, how would you know? You have not done this in over 30 years now. It's been 30 years. Your Cowboys, yes, the late 1900s. This is why you're so far. You are so far removed from winning. You don't know how to get.
Whether they win or lose, Leo. I have nothing to do with whether my team wins or loses, Leo. So if I want to focus on your team and say fuck your team, I can do that.
Yes,
shit. I can do
yes,
that.
you can, Walker. Yes, you can, and that's why y'all have the loser mentality. That's where you at. Sorry, it's still just a tune-up game. It's just a tune-up game.
Yeah, just a tune-up game.
Yeah, it was only a tune-up game, and we did exactly what we did to everybody else last year.
Your team looks
Now, which wide receiver called? Which one of your wide receivers scored a touchdown?
I don't know which one of yours did.
Yeah, exactly.
Jalen Hurts, and a bag of chips. That's all y'all had on your team.
Yep, and that was just enough to beat you. And you still couldn't do anything. You couldn't do anything. The only reason why. Yeah, and you paying for that. Okay.
Leo, listen. We don't fumble the ball and we don't drop passes. We're blowing y'all fuckers out. Quit your bullshit.
if we don't fumble the ball, if we don't drop passes. But you did.
Then you got Dick Face Carter spitting on my damn quarterback.
Oh,
So and that still didn't motivate y'all to win, and you still couldn't win. And you got him kicked. He got kicked out the game, and you still couldn't do anything. What? Jalen Carter wasn't even on the field, and your quarterback only had a 76.6 rating, passer rating. Man, please,
Leo, there's nothing your team did that was impressive.
You lost your best defensive player is playing for Green Bay now.
There's nothing your team did that was impressive.
Your best defensive player is in Green Bay. My quarterback had a 94 passer rating against you.
Our best defensive player ain't even playing.
It's in Green Bay.
Our middle compared to last.
Defensive player ain't even playing right now. Overshown ain't even there. He's the best defensive player.
Hey, walk away. Is Troy Aikman still your? Is Troy Aikman still your picture? There you go.
Where the hell's Overshown at? He's our best defensive player.
He'll be coming in about week 4, I think, or so.
Overshown wasn't out there. Overshown wasn't out there, Leo. He's a playmaker.
Yeah, this is true.
He's a playmaker. He would have been all over the field making plays.
That's the truth.
Come on now.
Preach, Walker.
All right.
Leo, your mic. Get him.
One of the best players on injured reserve right now, Overshown.
Oh, I love this.
Overshown will be back week 12, right?
No,
he should be back by week 12, right?
Oh, he'll be back by the Eagles game, yeah.
Yeah, so talk to me then.
Okay,
there you go. We can handle it right then.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you on your own with the what if game. If your quarterback.
No. I'm not on no what if. I seen my team kick the shit out of your team all over the field.
You didn't see it last night. You didn't see it the other night.
You know what I like about teams that are the Super Bowl champions?
You got the victory, but from what I saw, your team ain't gonna win Super Bowl this year, motherfucker.
In 1993, right?
Oh, come on, Dirty. Damn.
That shit ain't gonna happen.
Now, mind you, Mark, this the one that says he wants Jalen to tear his ACL.
You're the one that made a bold hell, fuck it. If he tears an ACL, fuck it. Whatever. That doesn't matter to me. Fuck the Eagles. You spitting on my damn quarterback. Fuck them.
Then do something. Do something. Y'all ain't even do nothing. My man spit on your quarterback and y'all ain't do nothing. There was a lot of fights, but nothing. Y'all ain't do nothing. It's not like y'all won. Not like y'all was going to win. Y'all weren't even going to win. So what?
Leo,
do something on week 12. Do something.
Leo, so you're
see
the
me
one
then.
that made the bold claim.
Week 12, see me then.
You made the bold claim. You're gonna win.
Week 12, see me then. It's a tune-up game. It was just a tune-up game.
You're not even gonna win the Super Bowl this year, bro.
Okay, that was just a tune-up game. We beat y'all.
You take that shit, Leo. You lost that shit. Get him.
Yeah, Jesse. I know, right? I know they in their feelings.
That was more like a tune-up. That was more like a tune-up game for the Cowboys because they were outplaying the Eagles on every facet of the damn game. That was more like a tune-up game.
And still lost. Do you hear yourself?
So you're telling me a tune-up game your guys weren't trying?
And you still lost.
Leo, it's fucking week 1.
And you still lost.
You went 2-2 last year in September and still won the Super Bowl.
And you still lost. See me week 12.
Okay.
And you still lost. See me week 12. We'll figure it out then. And we spit on your guy. What? Now what? Yeah, I said it. We spit on him. Now what? Do something. Because y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all ain't do nothing the other night. So do something week 12. You got 11 weeks to think about how my guy spit on your guy.
Eagles fan.
Look. You got 11 weeks to think about. You got 11 weeks.
Ain't nobody got
in the goddamn neck. And I hope Jalen Hurts goddamn blows out a fucking ACL. I don't give a shit.
Hey man, that ain't about to pop
wish that
outside again, bro. See me week 12. See me week 12.
That ain't on no one else in this street.
Bobby B.
Fuck the Eagles.
Yup. I'll be that way too. This is grief, everybody. This is the different stages of grief.
Shout out to Rhonda.
I hope the absolute goddamn worst.
Rhonda blowing us away here. Thank you, Rhonda.
You make me laugh.
Back is Eagles daddy. No flowers for you. 0 points in the second half by a young defense. Adjust. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
there's things like Mortal Kombat, man. There's just a new episode every year.
Let them fight.
It never ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somewhere in here, there was a conversation about actually football games and stuff. Okay. So how about this? We've trashed each other and trashed the teams.
These Eagles in here being disrespectful, bro. No, screw these dudes, bro.
So
Screw the whole team, the fan base, bro. Bunch of disrespectful pieces of shit.
Just win. Just win.
Don't let him take that shit.
No, we won. You gotta take it.
Mark, it's true. Come on,
Who
now,
daddy?
You know I'm right. They're
Who daddy right now?
Disrespectful.
Daddy.
They're a bunch of overhyped, disrespectful
Who
pieces
daddy
of
right
shit
now?
that spit on our damn
Who daddy?
quarterback.
You watched us. You
Okay.
watched us. You watched us.
All right. So I'm going to ask everybody but Leo, okay, after week 1, has your opinion of the Cowboys changed? Has your projection for the Cowboys changed? What do you think is going to happen with this season? Are you hopeful? Is this possibly a playoff team? Or was that just a September game and we just really suck ass?
Playoffs is canceled.
You know what? No. I'll make a bet right now with Leo. Right now, I got the balls to put on. I bet you $100 Cowboys win this damn division and beat your ass and win this division. Straight up. They win this division straight up. I put $100 on the line, Leo.
Oh, shit.
Put it on the line.
$100, Leo.
Right now. Cowboys going to win this damn division. I bet $100.
Rhonda Sparks, Cowboys is Eagles daddy. No flowers for you. Shout out to
$100
Rhonda's trying to take Philly 500 space.
I bet you will not win the division.
Okay. Everybody, we heard that.
There you go. Yep, you heard it. Came from me. It's out there.
Okay.
$100.
Now, what if neither of our teams win it?
We'll take it.
What's that now?
What if neither of our teams win it?
We'll
take it.
That's not what the bet is. The bet is that the Cowboys are going to win the division, not any other team. He said he got the balls, and listen, everything he said to me came from the balls.
Okay. I'll fall on the sword.
Rhonda, shout out to Rhonda. She beat Philly 500's ass. Thank you, Rhonda. Rhonda. Miss Tracy could do you a shirt, or I could do you a plaque. Thank you.
I'm telling them.
Email me, Rhonda, and let me know what you want, girl. Thank you. You saved me from having to do some shit for Philly 500. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm doing my happy dance. Thank you, Rhonda. You saved me. Okay. So, again, question for my people like Loyal, Chris May, Walker Wade, Thomas Garrett, and stuff, who've now seen the Cowboys lose to the Eagles. What's your outlook? Are you feeling better or worse for the team?
I feel better. I think we got a lot to build on. If anything, the confidence level is higher. Still got a lot of work to do on defense.
Mm-hmm.
I think players back, our defense will get better.
Okay. Chris May?
I'm with Loyal. I agree with him. But I also watched Kenny Clark that whole game. He was taking on double teams very well, getting very good pressure, making good plays in there. And I think we got a good investment on the trade myself. I think that's what we needed. We get Overshown back. We might be able to add some speed. Other than that, I think playoff-wise, I think we could probably be a team that would be the lower, probably 7th seed at this point. But you never know what could happen.
Okay.
Well, we're in that tier of 9 and 7 at least, or you know what I mean, in that area. So that's the way I see that. But there's a chance. You never know.
Okay, so the Eagles kind of they're trying to fill some holes as far as their edge rushers go. Because I'm not sure, was Tyler Guyton really good, or were the Eagles' edge rushers really bad? And so they went out and they got Zadarius Smith to try and help out. Should the Cowboys be looking to bring in some more people to help out this team?
Definitely.
Why not? You got enough money.
But definitely not. You got Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones that are penny pinching mother humpers.
Well, yeah. All roads lead to Jerry.
You're talking about bringing Stephon Gilmore in now.
Why not?
That's some depth.
Why not? You don't have nothing to lose. Shit.
No. I'm talking about to Philadelphia.
Yeah, they were talking about that.
Yeah. Because Howie just cut somebody this morning.
Mm-hmm. That would be an Eagles move.
And I got to say this too. They were showing Jeffrey Lurie at the end of the game the other night. He was not happy.
Which is not a good thing.
He was not happy.
You already know, Thomas. If he's not happy, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. That's all you know is that he didn't look happy. You didn't hear him say anything.
No, I saw that on TV.
That's what I'm saying.
He was not
like happy. You don't. Yeah, he didn't. But you don't see him You don't see him in front of the cameras like that all the time. That's not something you normally see. And when he's not happy, that's shit moves. People get to jumping. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's good or bad, people there's activity. So there you go.
Like you said, somebody got released this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it may have been a Dory Jackson that got released.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll keep it a buck with you too. I'll keep it a buck with you too. Particularly when you talk about culture and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? If Jalen Carter's not careful, I can see him being shipped out.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that happening, like being part of some kind of trade package or something like that.
Leo,
you know what I'm saying?
I'll give you one name. The one named T.O. Same shit. Gave him shit and what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm talking about I'm thinking hey, because they're quick to move on. They're only going to allow for you only got so many chances, and before you know it, you know what I'm saying. Look at CJ. You know what I'm saying. Like there's so many things. There's so many things that they can accept. You know what I'm saying. And if you can't get it together, okay. Like I wouldn't have been surprised if he would have been a part of the trade package that would have brought Micah here.
Okay, I'm gonna transition back to something for just a second here. Okay.
Thomas,
That's Thomas. Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there. Okay. This is actually an interesting point. So let me play this real quick. So Micah Parsons, he got to Green Bay and he said that, it's all about football here and I'm focusing in on football and everything else, right? But here we go.
I think the hard part is that people feel like, I didn't try to do everything I did to stay in Dallas. They didn't want to do a contract with me. It was kind of either play on your 5th-year option or go do a contract and go play somewhere else. I think people have the presumption that, I just wanted to take the money and that's all it was about to me. Everything's in writing. If anyone ever really had that hard conversation or felt like I didn't try to stay, they're completely wrong. I felt like, I was given no choice. It was, to me at first, a little disrespectful, but I take it as it's just part of business. I didn't take it any type of way. I just felt like they want to do what's best for their team. They didn't feel like I fit in that. I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at Jerry Jones. I actually still
these are excerpts that they've cut up
very highly. He gave me a chance to be a Cowboy. He let me live out my dream. People don't realize those 4 years in Dallas was probably some of the best years of my life. I gave it everything. I really wanted to end my career there. It just so happened that the staff and the higher ups wanted something different, and I'm not mad at that.
Okay, so here's my point of bringing this up here. And because this guy posted, he said, for a guy that really said it's all about football here, he's sure doing a lot of talking in interviews outside of the NFL required stuff. My question is, if Green Bay is about playing football and winning football and everything else, is he going to drive them crazy with all the stuff that he does? We're talking about Green Bay being a different market, okay? And again, I have a Green Bay Packer fan that was in here yesterday, and who lives in Green Bay, and I don't mean any disrespect to Green Bay, but when you talk about the Green Bay area and there's 100,000 people as opposed to, the Dallas Metroplex area where there's a couple of million with, strip clubs and nightclubs and, all kinds of nightlife and things, it's a slower life and all that. And Micah Parsons is bringing the circus to town. Everybody, all of this attention that is now on Micah Parsons, all the interviews, and we haven't even gotten to him doing his podcast. The question will be,
but there's nothing to do out there, though, Mark.
I understand that, but at some point, is that going to kind of create friction with his new team?
I mean, they may have already had this conversation already, particularly from the higher ups. You can't be ready to invest $188 million into a player and not have the conversation about
you shouldn't be investing $188 million and not knowing that he's got a back and might not have to be able to play the first week and may have to get an epidural.
I get that, Mark, but what I'm saying to you is that aside from that, I just refuse to accept. I cannot accept that they didn't, the higher ups, when coming up with this deal and thinking about getting Micah, that no one talked about his podcast and extracurricular activities.
Christina Johnson,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
what's up, Miss Johnson?
that had to have been a conversation.
But
and they obviously got past it because they signed him.
Okay, so let me put it a different way. And I mean, ladies, I mean no disrespect, because I know all of y'all are so beautiful. But there's that woman who's got the pow, 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 looks can kill. And you're like, man, I got to get me some of that, man. That's if I had her for my girl. And then you get her for your girl. And you realize how much high maintenance that person is. And now you're kind of hating life because, like, damn, this is just a pain in the ass. This shit ain't working, because she want to go out, get all the Gucci and this, that, and the other. And
she got to go. She got to go.
She's got to go. You know what I'm saying? You don't find out how it is until you actually are in bed with them. You know what I mean? You might have one of those ones that says, "I'm just gonna lay here because I'm so beautiful." Okay, it's like
a zombie.
Okay, zombie. If I got a dead fish here or what? Okay,
I go get a blow up doll.
You know what I'm just. That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah, got an attitude, won't let you do anything.
Right.
Always
but she looks good on your arm. She looks good on your arm, and man, everybody looks at, man, what you do, bro, to get somebody like that? Oh man, But then you're just like, man, this woman drives me crazy. I'm just asking that question.
Ultra Rosie O'Donnell. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that'd be cancer.
Oh lordy, Ultra is crazy.
What we're talking about is a young Selma Hayek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
But with a bad attitude.
From the vampire movie, Selma Hayek.
Yeah. Dust Till Dawn, Selma Hayek.
Dust Till Dawn, yeah, that's
right.
it.
Now that's a bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now look good, man. Oh my God, that's my dream girl. But then you get her, it's like, oh lordy.
You talking about when the novelty wears off?
Yeah.
Then what are you stuck with?
Exactly.
I get it. When the novelty wears off.
So if you're in
the
Green
novelty
Bay,
of Micah is worn off.
No, I didn't say it did. I'm saying I wonder if it will, because in Green Bay, you're used to, it's like you said, it's all about football here. Okay? But now you've got the circus that's the town because of Micah Parsons. Everybody's, what's it like playing with Micah Parsons? Micah Parsons podcast and this, that, and the other. And after a while, it's like, damn, this is a pain in the ass. We'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah, again, I just look. I'm looking at the body language of the players from Green Bay, and everybody looks like they got a pep in their step. You know what I'm saying?
They do right now,
and they all look excited and they look happy. You know what I'm saying? Micah looks the same way. And so they could be playing inspired football, and they may be accepting certain things that you wouldn't be accepting. Like, okay, you guys will, and I'll give you. I got the perfect example. Okay. You guys would not be accepting of your your number one wide receiver on the sideline reading a book during a game in order to keep his head right? We are. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't have the stomach for that. We do. So there's a difference in what a team will accept from a particular player, one of Micah's stature, you know what I'm saying? Just like what we would accept coming from a player like AJ's stature. And look, it's kept him straight. He's been good the whole 9 yards. Okay, you got to read a book, then go ahead, read the book, goddammit. But give me them numbers, and you see all what he did last year. So again, you know, I just can't imagine that these conversations weren't had before they even thought of bringing Micah in.
Okay.
Including the podcast and Bleacher Report and all that stuff.
That broadcast, I don't know, man. Everybody's doing it, but damn.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, though. Ain't shit to do in Green Bay. So that podcast might be the thing to keep his ass sane, because it's not like he's going to be out there. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to do. And so when he said, I came in on an off day to get treatment and damn near the whole team is in here, because there's nothing to do in Green Bay. Either you home or you at the facility. There's no in between.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you go get you something to eat.
Cheese.
You might go
eat cheese.
Yeah, you might go get you something to eat or go get a haircut or something like that. But it's not like you out in the clubs and partying and all that stuff. That's not. You got. If you want that, you need to stay in Dallas.
But I tell you what,
if you want that, you come to Philly. Yeah, no, it's just
fan base over there.
I understand that. No, that's not what's in question. The strong fan base or not, today there is nothing to do in Green Bay. There's nothing.
There's
they don't have
bars there. There's bars,
but not no.
You know,
in
guys want to turn it up.
Dallas,
I'd be all right with a bar.
Walker, it's like they want he wants something like a New York or something like that, or California.
They want to turn it up.
And
they want to be in the club. They want to be at the little local bar drinking a beer.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
And I would even go as far as to say that I bet you that Philly offered way more in trade compensation than what Green Bay offered.
All right, I'm going to bring some haterade in here because I haven't seen this, but this was Shady McCoy throwing some shade at Dak with Kay Adams.
Here we go.
I haven't heard this one, but I'm looking at the
clip. What about.
Is it Dak's fault? Does Dak have something to a part of it? The angles.
See, even when Dak spit, I mean, he kind of spit down. They were kind of distance apart. I don't think Dak was trying to spit on him. I do think that maybe Jalen was trying to bully him. Dak he comes off like somebody you might want to bully. I don't know.
Yeah.
What you think about that? That was weird, right?
Why I'm asking you to sort of interpret it is because I know it's the ultimate amount of disrespect, but I don't know if it happens and we just don't see it.
Oh, no.
How disrespect? What could be more disrespectful than that?
I think, and this is my opinion.
Grabbing him in the nuts.
I think I'm crazy, especially Cowboy fans, but I don't think a lot of people respect that. Because all the years I've played, I've never seen nobody get spit on. Either I hate you or I don't respect you. So when you spit on somebody, it's like I don't have no respect for you, and I know you ain't gonna do nothing back to me for me to spit on you. I mean, I've been in games where I would say Des Bryant, I won't call him a hothead, but he gets pissed off fast, right? And I'll see him fight with Malcolm Jenkins, and they would go back and forth, but he ain't spit on him. I've been there with Richie Cognito. I played with him at Buffalo. He can get a little angry. He can get a little dirty. He ain't spitting on you. So when you spit on somebody, it's like,
damn.
I have no respect for you, and I know whatever I do to you, you ain't gonna do nothing back. That's what I can tell you.
See, and that's why I like your opinion, because I'm watching and I'm like, oh, Dak kind of went after him after. Like Dak, he did,
He didn't back down from him.
Walter Payton, Man of the Year, got in his face a little bit, no?
He was smiling.
It's still lost. It's still lost.
Wait. When I watched it, he spit on the ground and then he nodded at him and
didn't lose because of you though.
Spit on him. He looked at the ref
because of the team.
Teacher, are you gonna do something about this? That's what I've seen. Look, he spits on the ground.
Eagles literally did nothing to win that game. But
Okay, Shady McCoy is just a fucking idiot.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay, I just had to see that. I mean, I saw the headline on it. It's like, man, let me see what
I saw that, Mark. That's why I said, "Oh shit."
Here's what I tell you what. And I know Leo's gonna go off, but you were 100% right. He had no. Jalen Carter had no business doing that because see, Jalen Carter is a beast. You want to fuck somebody up, you fuck him up in the play, legal. That's what I think what he was.
So
really,
what? He spit on you,
right? But what I think he was trying to do it wasn't about Dak. I think it was about Tyler Booker, because Tyler, when he was drafted, he basically said, I want to play against Jalen Carter, man. I want to play against the best.
Yeah, he probably was. He was
stalking back and forth like, I'm coming for you, Rook.
Dak was hearing it. Yeah,
and Dak instead of saying. And he stood up for his own guy. He's basically said,
"Yeah, he probably said, don't worry, I'm gonna bring the young in. Don't worry, he coming. Don't say nothing. Don't worry, he coming. and we gonna run it. You know what I'm saying?" And Jalen was like, "Oh, you like that?" And then Dak was like, What the fuck?" And then move out the way. Excuse me,
because
I'm here.
I'm gonna tell you.
And then Jalen probably was like on some old. You know what? Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna bust his ass.
Aisha Robinson,
and I'm gonna bust your ass. And Dak was like, "No, you're not. You ain't gonna bust shit." And Jalen was like, "You gonna spit? Spit like that." And Jalen was like, and Dak was probably like, "Gotcha, bitch." You see that, Red? Bye. But here's what
I
he was on the sidelines making fun about the shit. See, that's all you got to do. His ass is so stupid. I just and then got his ass kicked out. And they was like, "You got him, nigga. You got him."
But that was John Randall's game, man. That was Charles Haley. That's what guys do.
That's why I said. I don't give a goddamn what Dak said. I don't care. I only care about what you did.
That's right.
And your stupid ass let him, and your dumb ass let him bait you into that shit. You an idiot.
Yeah,
you an idiot.
Leo, that's
what was Dak's degree?
Leo, that was what Lawrence Taylor would do. With Lawrence Taylor, he was a massive mind freak.
Yeah. Yeah, he was doing.
Stupid. You're mine.
Jalen Carter was doing what Jalen Carter does because he did the same. He tried the same. He did the same thing to Versa. Remember during the playoffs when he was walking off the field and Jalen Carter walked over to him and was like, "Yo, I heard you were saying about that. Want to make that bet? Blah 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 blah." And Versa was like, "Nah, I like to keep my money for when I win." Remember that during the playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Jalen does. He has a thing. That's it's a normal regular thing for him to be trying to get into people's head. The irregular thing was the spit
Bobby
B.
He went over the line. He went over the line.
Yeah, that was the part that I was like, "Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind you getting
can't
spicy."
Get on because of some. I don't know what password Aisha to get on. Did anybody have to get a password to get in?
No.
No, just.
Well, I didn't see. I didn't see
they're clicking on. They're clicking on the other link, the one that says like Leo or whatever.
Yeah.
Go to the second one.
Because I clicked on that one and it did the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it did
they should go to the first posting. I don't know why Leo didn't see the first one.
I didn't. I didn't. See, and the email came with the password from YouTube at 5.
Yeah, it did. It did.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't see the link in the community tab or nothing.
Neither did I, Mark. I had to go all the way around looking for it.
I was like, what?
I don't know.
That's why I hit you.
I did it the same way I always do. I don't know.
I thought you ain't want me to come on. I was like, I know Mark ain't doing no bitch assness now.
Oh, I mean in the future.
This is going to listen, Mark.
Yeah,
if you guys are like this game one, this is going to be a long, tough season. And I think you guys ought to just, everybody go take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Shake it off. Go take a shower, Dallas. That's all. Just go take a shower. You'll be all right.
Ice up, man. Is that what you're saying? Ice up, man. Ice up.
Yeah. Just take a shower. No. Just you just go take a shower. And get this off of y'all. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Anything when it comes to Philadelphia, we'll deal with that week 12. But for now, let's concentrate. Let's turn the page. Get off of it. Let's go. Y'all got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Your next week opponent is playing tomorrow.
Yep, and we'll be scouting.
What do y'all think about that?
What are you looking
for? Like, Leo, we in the weeds.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse,
Jess
you're
is
gonna
like,
get beat
hey,
by
wait a minute.
Washington. What do you mean you're in the weeds? You're gonna get shot back to the back of the weeds again.
See, this is one thing. I don't talk too much about my team. Our actions going to speak loud on our words.
Hey, Aisha, welcome.
You're going to see a real defense. You're going to see a real defense,
Hi,
brother.
Wade. Hi, Thomas.
Aisha, how you feeling?
Everybody knows where to go. It's just like
where to go.
Wait for the Giants tomorrow.
There you go, baby girl. We got
Aisha. Oh yeah, that's right.
As a matter of fact, no.
That's my assassin. That's my assassin.
No, hold on. Never mind. Take that back, Jesse. I want the Giants to win. That way, when y'all come into our house, we can crush y'all.
Oh, okay. You
come in there on your high horse, and then we can just run you out of our stadium.
Oh no, man! Y'all might mess around and be
make sure you spit on Jalen Carter or Thibodeau. See what happens.
Y'all might be 0-2.
Yep.
Jalen Carter might go spit on Patrick Mahomes next week.
There you go.
Oh, that'll be nice.
You might get double.
Hey, Wade, did you see Ohio State just put 70 points tonight?
That's a lot.
Damn.
Rosses.
I all I have to say is I think you guys might y'all might be 0-2 for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
We'll
could actually start out 0-2.
By the end of week 1, by the end of week 2.
I don't know. Leo, Casey looks suspect, man. Casey looks suspect that game.
Yes, I was thinking that too. I was like, yo, they
suspect, they look suspect like the Eagles. Yeah, they look just like the Eagles. Very suspect.
All their wide receivers are down now. Xavier Worthy's gone.
Did Pacheco play?
Barely, he did, but he didn't really do much.
I didn't see him.
Yeah, yep. That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't that much of a factor in the game last night.
No, he wasn't. I was like, where the fuck is he?
Yeah. You know, so it looked like the Super Bowl, right?
Yep.
It looked just like the Super Bowl. Yes, Aisha.
The Chiefs may be coming for you. You know they want you.
What the way they looked?
What? Yeah, I was just about to say, Jesse. Hold on. Let me say that. What you saw last night, would tell you that they coming for us.
Oh, so wait a minute. Like I always say, what's good for the goose is always good for the gander.
Good for the gander.
Okay. You've been talking about how week September doesn't mean anything, right? So how does that not make the case for the Kansas City Chiefs, that first game being crap? That next week they come back around?
Exactly. That's what. But what the question was, what you saw yesterday would lead you to think that they're going to beat us? We saw them last night at their worst. You saw us 2 days ago at our worst.
Was that at your worst?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do we know
that's as bad as it can get? How do we know that isn't how your team is this year?
Philly or Kansas City?
Well, here's the thing. Even at our worst, we didn't have a passing game. We didn't have a run game. Okay, our best defensive player was not on the field. You know what I'm saying? That's us at our worst. And even at our worst, you know what I'm saying, a team like the Dallas Cowboys couldn't even beat us.
Leo, your safeties were asked too now.
And our safeties were harassed. Take all the negatives about the way we played and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And even that would constitute us being at our worst. And even when we are at our worst, the Cowboys couldn't even beat us. They couldn't even score 21 points. So if we're talking and when you look at Kansas City last night,
would have hung over 30.
They were at their worst.
Stupid shit.
They didn't. Their wide receivers are out. You know what I'm saying? Their run game was almost non-existent. That Patrick Mahomes had to pretty much do it all. You know what I'm saying? And even when they are at their worst, they lose.
Didn't you lose to Atlanta last year, early on?
Yeah.
And
you did not.
Didn't you get mollywopped by Tampa Bay?
Leo.
What, Leo?
But we were just 14-3.
Leo, you did not win the game because you beat us. You won
We
the
won
game.
the game.
Hold on. Yes.
We won the game.
Not because you did anything.
We won.
We won. Up. That's
we
the only
won.
reason.
When you play the defending Super Bowl champions, you don't fuck up.
Jalen Hurts was the team. He was the MVP of the team on Thursday. He was the best player on the team.
Yep. And we still won. And we won.
Ran for the first
best
down.
Player on the
Ran
team.
for the touchdowns.
Yeah.
Because everyone else on the Eagles plays like shit.
Yep. It's not like Dak threw any touchdowns.
So, like I said, you have nothing to hang your hat on besides your quarterback.
Yeah, something you can't do right now. You don't have a win, and your quarterback wasn't better than ours.
You tell him, Leo. My quarterback was just as good as yours. You've lost your mind if you think otherwise.
You have. You keep trying to. You keep trying to skew the stats, but it's true.
In no way, shape, or form was Jalen Hurts better than Dak on Thursday.
That's Thomas.
They were pretty much at the same level.
Okay,
there
Thomas.
you go. Are you
They were pretty
Thomas?
much on the same level on Thursday, Leo.
No, they were not. My quarterback's rating was 94
They were, Leo. Oh my God, bro. You sound ridiculous.
They were not the same.
No, that was Thomas.
My quarterback's passer rating was 76. I mean, your quarterback's passer rating was 76.6. Mine was 94.4. What the whoa?
He barely threw. He's a running back playing quarterback.
So those 24 yards to your top two wide receivers, that was a great night, man. That was incredible.
Hey,
those 4 passes.
Are you loving this? Hey, guys, quiet now.
Oh, my God. He's an running back. His quarterback. Oh, my God. He scrambles. Oh, my God. Wonderful quarterback play. Oh, my God. Good God.
Damn.
I mean, it's amazing. Scramble, 2 touchdowns. Scramble the first down. Oh, no one's open because they
And we still won.
Oh, boy.
And we still won. At the end of the day, I mean, he keeps trying to circle around it, but yeah, we still won, even at our worst. You know what I'm saying? So
no, it's just like I said, your team was Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. He's good. He's a good player. He's a good player. You know, I mean, he's a good running back that plays quarterback. It is what it is.
Oh, he's a good. Hey, he's got more wins than your quarterback. The more important wins, and the bigger the game, the better he plays.
Dak and Jalen were on the same level on Thursday. Don't sit here
and you know what? Now that I think about it, the bigger the game, you know what I'm saying? That's right. I don't know. You got a Schottenheimer at the helm. They're known for losing the big games.
Leo, your team loses by 2 scores. We literally.
I'm just saying.
And
I'm just saying.
Receiver.
You know, hey, Shotty's keeping up the family tradition. Yeah, Shotty's keeping the family tradition going.
Hey, Leo,
and when the big game comes, they're going to lose.
Hey, Leo, I think Jay Smooth is tired of you.
Shay who?
Jay Smooth.
Jay Smooth. You know what I'm saying? Jay Smooth. Listen, Jay Smooth. Go take a shower, Jay Smooth. Go take a shower.
I don't. Hey, hold on. I don't think Schottenheimer has nothing to do with CeeDee Lamb dropping 5 passes.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't think Schottenheimer has nothing to do with it. I don't think Schottenheimer has nothing to do with the former Eagle running back fumbling it on the 5-yard line. I don't think he got nothing to do with that.
Hey, Mark, you hear that? Now he's the former Eagle quarterback, meaning the current Dallas running back.
And you wonder why
the former Eagle running back fumbling it on the 5-yard line.
And guess what? That former Eagle running back has been to more Super Bowls than your current quarterback.
Ooh. Can he even break away? Can he even break away from a linebacker?
Leo.
What the hell's going on? He can't
you make it past the second round? What the hell is going on? You've had him for 10 years.
If he would have just win 5 Super Bowls, Leo. Will you do that? Will you do that in your lifetime?
From the late
Probably
1900s.
Not,
okay.
hey.
Okay. Is Troy Aikman still your screensaver?
Dude, hold on, Leo. You sound ridiculous. That's like telling Ric Flair, "Oh God, I slept with 2 women a week ago. I slept with."
Mark.
That's like telling Ric Flair. Hold on. That's like telling Ric Flair, "Oh, Ric Flair, you ain't got none lately. I slept with 2 women lately. When's the last time you got laid? I've slept with 15,000 women. Have you lost your mind?" That's literally how you sound right now. That's literally how you sound. Oh God, yeah.
That was a little much right there, Walker. But okay.
That's you talking to Ric Flair, basically. We're Ric Flair, and you're the average Joe on the street.
I can't believe I've gone through 3 hours of this.
Huh?
How you feel about getting to Darius Smith?
It could be a good thing, and then it could be a Robert Quinn situation. You don't know, but I appreciate the fact that Howie Roseman is continuously trying to think of ways and do whatever he can to make the team better. Mm-hmm. And if this is a move that he thinks that would make the team better, then so be it. It's week 1, and he's still trying to get shit done. So be prepared. We might see somebody else coming in. I said I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up with Stephon Gilmore with the way Howie's working things. Who knows? Or we could bring in another corner. You know what I'm saying? But look, it's a fluid thing, and I like it. I know one thing: Jahad Campbell is the truth. Zach Bond is the truth. Our linebacker core looked really good last night, especially with the way they were defending against the tight ends up the seam. So I saw my rookie do well. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. Again, the running back position and everything like that. I still like our running back position. We just got to be able to get some, generate some more yardage. That's all. But it's a tune-up game. So I saw mistakes that you would normally see in a game. You know what I'm saying? The other odd thing was the long rain delay for like an hour. Mm-hmm. That was crazy for both our teams. And I think it saved the Dallas Cowboys from the ass whooping that I had predicted, because my man and so did Dak Prescott.
Leo, just like the Ravens, Leo.
Oh Lordy,
the Ravens.
Remember the Ravens when they played and that damn storm hit?
I was at that game. You talking about last year?
Last year, yeah.
Yeah, I was at that game. What?
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, because what? What? We won that game convincingly. You talking about the game when Cooper DeJean power drive Derrick Henry into the ground?
Yep.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm just saying, based off of what we left off with yesterday, last year, you know what I'm saying? Defense did what it did last year, held the opponent to less than 21. Mm-hmm. Who? How it did it is a different story, but that's what they did. Offense, Jalen Hurts threw about the same amount of pass attempts that he was accustomed to last year. I think the count was, as long as he kept it under 27, we were good to go. Passer rating of 94.6. Okay, there you go. 94.4. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So my quarterback outplayed your quarterback. My guy was your
quarterback did not outplay our quarterback. You lost your mind.
What are you talking about? Your quarterback.
Mind.
What was your quarterback?
Mark,
what was your
come
quarterback?
On, get in there, Mark. Come on. This is crazy, bro. This is insane.
Here's what you have to understand is he's family. He's the crazy uncle that comes up with crazy
that's
shit.
Me.
Okay, we have multiple of them.
Receivers dropping passes, hitting him in the hands for 50-yard receptions, and he's over here saying his quarterback outplayed ours. I don't want to hear that.
He did.
I don't want to hear
quarterback. Your quarterback threw for 188 yards.
Bro,
okay.
How many passes were dropped to Leo? Hit them in the bread basket.
There was a total of 13 drop passes. 13.
Your quarterback literally ran. He's a fucking running back. That's
our quarterback,
all he did.
Okay, and
that's all he did.
To win the game.
Leo,
to win the game.
Leo, you didn't win the game. We
was your quarterback scrambling at all yesterday?
Leo, the other day,
did your quarterback play from a clean pocket? Did your quarterback play from a clean pocket the whole night?
He had some clean pockets pretty often. Not saying the whole game.
As often as us? As often as Jalen? As often as Hurts? Who Who worked from a cleaner pocket most of them for majority of the game?
Does that matter? Everyone was covered. Jalen Hurts just up. No one's open. Run up.
Okay.
No one's open. Run. Oh God, I can't throw that guy.
If he
open,
throws
run.
one
That's
pass
all
every
Jalen was
week and
doing.
completes it, he's
Okay.
100%. But you're still going to say he's elite. Elite. That's hogwash.
So that's what.
Shout out.
So what should he have done?
We got
What
our
should he have
number
done?
one. I'm telling you what he was the best player on your team. I'm not trying to knock
What
the
should
man.
he? No. I'm saying you just said he did this and he did that. What should he have done? What he did was wrong, obviously, right?
That's all he
was it
could
wrong?
do.
But no, but I'm saying, but was it wrong? Was it wrong? The one thing he could do was he wrong for doing it.
He made the best decisions he could, Leo.
But were they wrong?
Okay.
I understand that, but in your opinion, did he make a bad decision?
No, Leo, it got you into first downs. It got you in the end zone. So
okay, but was it wrong?
What did our quarterback do
wait,
was wrong, Leo? What did our quarterback do that was wrong?
You do realize that your quarterback carried the ball 14 times. 14 runs. Your quarterback carried the ball 14 times in that game.
Yeah. Is that wrong?
And he only threw 23, which is actually above what I think it was. That was his average last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say he did what he did last year. Yeah. But is that wrong? I'm just like
he did what he did. He did what he did.
I know that.
I'm giving you your quarterback credit. He was the best player on your team. What did my quarterback do wrong? No. What did my quarterback do wrong?
Your quarterback threw at your quarterback threw at the CD Lamb. Your quarterback scrambled out of the pocket.
Leo,
didn't make
those balls hit him in the hand though. They hit CeeDee Lamb in the bread basket.
I mean, you asked the question was what did he do wrong?
What do you want him to do?
What he did wrong was he threw it to CeeDee Lamb.
He threw so that's a mistake to throw it to your best. Okay.
So don't throw
Sorry,
it to
Leo. That's some dumb shit right there, bro.
Don't throw it to your best.
No, wait a minute. George Pickens was targeted 4 times. George Pickens was targeted.
CeeDee Lamb was open. CeeDee Lamb
was targeted 13 times.
But he was open, Leo. He was open.
I understand that, but George Pickens
would you not throw
was
it to your
targeted
number one
4
wide
times.
receiver when he's open?
Because he won't catch it when he's open.
Oh my god!
But
he didn't catch it, especially in the crucial times.
It doesn't matter.
Hey, Mom, this the Waivers Leo show.
I mean, seriously. Pamela Savage.
It's
What's
all
up,
Dak's
Pamela?
fault. It's all Dak's fault, guys. That our $30 million wide receiver cannot catch a fucking ball thrown into his hand.
And that's the quarterback's fault for hitting him right in the hand.
What about the other wide receiver? He didn't throw it to the other wide receiver.
Lordy.
If your $30 million wide receiver is not catching balls that are thrown in his hands, don't you got another option?
DBs and safeties had them locked down, Leo.
He threw to 7 different receivers.
I mean, what if they were all locked by your secondary?
Okay, I like you ask. You're asking me questions that I'm saying I'm giving you answers, and then you keep amending the question.
He threw it to the open man.
What I'm saying is,
he threw it to the open man, and the open man was the best wide receiver.
And the guy wasn't catching the ball, so you can't trust him.
That does not mean stop throwing to him, Leo. That means Leo, you have to keep
right. Yeah, and you know what? You kept throwing to him at the detriment of your other wide receivers.
If A.J. Brown drops passes, trust me, Hurts is going to keep throwing to him. He's not just going to give up on him.
Which is the difference between which is why my quarterback's better than yours.
Oh God!
You keep pointing out things that make that are different between your quarterback and mine.
Okay,
and my quarterback has been to the Super Bowl twice.
Okay, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Okay. You don't even have a good argument there. Okay,
he can't put up any argument for the fact that the Eagles played better than us on Thursday. He can't because they didn't. The only thing he's got is y'all dropped passes and you fumbled the ball on the 5-yard line, so we fucking won the game. That's all Leo has because his whole team got dominated.
Because they're better. Because they're better than us.
Like I said, you won the game because we gave you the game, Leo, not because you were the better team. Good Lord.
Okay.
But
the score says we were.
Here's what we're going to do is hang on for 1 second here. I got to tell you guys about Sleeper.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using code JOBO. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
Shout out to Sleeper. Oh my
Leo's
God.
stupid arguments are putting me to sleep.
I'm serious, man. I can't believe I've been listening to 3 hours of this jackass.
I mean, damn. This guy's don't throw it to losing football. This is how he sounds. This is how he said. Don't throw it to your number one wide receiver. He's wide open. You sound like an idiot. You sound like an idiot right now.
All right, so the guy keeps dropping the ball.
CeeDee Lamb, don't throw it at him. Fuck CeeDee Lamb, Jack.
What happened to George Pickens?
You're saying the same thing. You keep repeating the same shit.
What happened to George Pickens? Oh, Walker's hitting a dead spot.
That's what you're saying.
You keep repeating the same stuff.
Second was.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, his team is the best. His team's the best. I mean, they had him covered. I mean, was he open? Was both the receivers open, Leo? I mean, what was going on?
You talking about George Pickens or you talking about AJ?
Pickens open? I mean, what?
I don't know.
My wide receivers.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just clear that they wanted to get CeeDee to let the ball.
You have to go to him. He has single coverage.
But CeeDee Lamb kept dropping balls. So why would you keep going to him?
It might have been that George Pickens was covered and CeeDee was open.
If Irvin keeps on me and you stop throwing to Michael Irvin, that means you keep throwing to him.
Listen, CeeDee was targeted 13 times. That means he has 6 drops. Okay, 6, and he was targeted 13 times. You know what I'm saying?
They threw the ball away.
When they threw the ball away,
I blame Dak. Mark should have spit on Jerry Jones. Come on, Bobby. Okay. All right. We've had 3 hours of listening to frickin' Leo saying some of the dumbest takes in the world, okay? Congratulations, Eagles. Regardless of what you say, you do have some problems on your team with some injuries, questionable character, and you're going to have a tough schedule.
He's going to get disciplined.
In a steamroll. I recall him
I don't think he realized this.
Steamrolled.
I believe that's what they basically said. I remember seeing Eagle fans saying 50-0.
Steamrolled. You're going to Philly. That's all I heard here.
So you're more happy you didn't get steamrolled than that you lost the game?
No, I'm upset we lost, period. I'm upset we lost, period. All I'm saying is all the shit.
You sound more upset about
here's what I'm upset. You're talking like you did something, bro. Yeah, your team is suspect, bro.
I said it was a tune-up game. I kept telling you it's a tune-up game. We didn't do anything. I said it was a tune-up game.
What are you tuning up? A 1976 Mercury Montego? That piece of shit? Is that what you're tuning up?
That's exactly what I've been saying.
Yes. With a missing catalytic converter, and you still couldn't do anything with it.
And it broke down transmission.
Week 12. Yeah, when it broke down, our car was broke down. We got a hoopty, and y'all still couldn't do anything. You couldn't do anything. Walk away. Sorry, you're not good.
You did
okay.
Playoffs is canceled for you. Walk away.
All right, so we will be live streaming tomorrow with the Commanders versus the Giants because we'll be scouting that. In fact, I'll be live streaming both the 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock game. Heck, I might even roll on through to the Sunday night game. So definitely check us out. It will be Leo Bridgewater free. I can say that much. So at the moment, we're going to turn out the lights.
You might have to be without Carter. He might get disciplined.
There you go.
Say what now?
I say you might have to play without Carter. I think he's going to get disciplined.
Well, you know what? We played without Carter on Thursday, and look what happened. They still couldn't do nothing.
And with that being said, we're going to turn out the lights. Shout out to Rhonda. Rhonda, I'm going to get you taken care of, girl. We'll get Miss Tracy to make you a nice shirt, or we'll do Queen Bella in the house.